Great movement up front. 200.
Okay, are we rooting for Navy?
No chance. Second straight year Notre Dame's guy. A transfer kicker.
No, we're not rooting for Navy. We're there in America.
And Schrader
Yeah, so?
puts it through.
Who you say?
Can't ask for a much better
You not hate them.
Notre Dame fan, the Sam Hartman era is officially here. And he leads his team right down the field to Audric Estime. The super junior getting in there to give Notre Dame a 7-0 lead early.
Let's go Notre Dame for a touchdown and lead it. Let's go Notre Dame for a
You guys didn't know
touchdown.
there was a game today?
Who's flying up?
I don't know.
You. I forgot to. Mama, did you yell UCF nights when we get?
Oh, Vito!
I do feel weird when they say go Knights. I feel weird not saying Charge On.
You're never
Go
responsible.
Knights!
It's
Where
a
did you get that?
What?
Where was that?
What?
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever?
All we have is thin crust summer, baby.
Don't break that.
I love you.
No, you love the flavor of this thin, crispy crust.
Can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
Pizza hot and ready for Chris Summer. It isn't Caesar's Pizza.
I'm your football obsessed best man, and I think you having your big day.
Oh, no, not this ad again.
Worst. Are you kidding me? Physically, I'm right here, but mentally, I'm here. Yeah, I do. Come on, speed it up. When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. Touchdown, yeah. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough. to
Really?
tackle. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem.
I don't know. He was watching two random teams, the All-State teams.
I got Paul Pagey.
Rocco, did Daddy poopy? Did you poopy? Rocco, did you poopy?
I got a tip for you. Always go with your gut.
I like that. Let's go on that.
Hey, Daddy, it's Notre Dame versus Navy.
Oh, it is on.
Hey, Becca.
What?
I better get a better picture like than this marching season.
What is that?
That's you trying not to look at it. You better let me get a better picture this marching season.
Oh, look at you.
You're in good hands.
You purposely don't look at us. You go, there's my parents. You look over here.
Air Lincolns.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Previous two meetings here in Dublin between these two
Oh,
teams.
not that. 50-1.
Full season to run all the way to the college football national championship game that season with Manti Te'o finishing runner-up as the Heisman.
Daddy, guess what team's winning? Number 13 Notre Dame or unranked Navy?
His new quarterback Sam Hartman for 4 and 7 points.
Mommy, you were watching the game.
Take this one with a touchback.
There, you broke it.
And that'll bring out potentially new look Navy offense. We've heard a lot about the differences we might see from the triple option that Kenny Yamamoto played for 15 years and had extreme success with. But now with Brian Newton.
Nobody wants to watch that.
This game already happened!
Maybe some of those throws put the Cowboys over the
You
top.
can see.
We lost!
Bad attitude.
We lost 23 to 12.
He's spending this Kyle Shanahan offense to begin his career in Denver. Rich Gangarello, who was a quarterback coach here, took that offense as a coordinator to Denver.
Okay.
And then he was
You
with the
have
Rams for a couple
the mercenaries. The mercenaries. The mercenaries.
You never. Jacket, I know you. You did that last time I said you.
Confidence in Brandon Allen.
The mercenaries. Where did you kick me from?
Huh?
You deserved it. Ah!
Shoot this one straight up in the air and short.
Hey, let's go.
With the return by Darius Shepard, not much of one there to 49ers got on that one right away.
Yes, I don't know what Bears doing. Where's their puppet?
Hopefully
do the same
So it's September the 21st, and you have 3 straight home games.
I don't know why is Judy and the Beast on?
By Visa. You can stop by the 49ers team store right here at Levi's, get a Tebow jersey or Nick Bosa jersey.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's some Navy Notre Dame game.
Yes, Barron went to the 49ers Chargers.
11 more on that carry, and another first down for
Let's see how Notre Dame handles the
Defensive coach in the country.
triple option.
Stopping the triple option starts with stopping the fullback.
There you go.
Fofana was big last year for Navy. He's big again early on in this ball game. If you don't
Oh, yes, they did special uniforms for because they're in Ireland. See the sleeves?
Yeah.
Navy.
Right back to it, 3 plays later.
They got like Celtic knots.
This time the Irish sniff it out.
Should have done the quarterback.
Great penetration from Jordan Pope.
Oh yeah, I see it.
As he came in like a bullet and made
Notre
sure
Dame
for
has
fun.
it too, just
No
not
more
the same.
Navy run inside the tackles. That's what they do.
Why did they pick Navy to play Notre Dame?
Notre Dame just excel in that.
Hey Google,
54-yard.
why does Navy play Notre Dame in football?
Inside the tackles. That's something that
Notre
defensive
Dame-
coordinator
According to Wikipedia, the U.S. Navy made Notre Dame a training center for V-12 candidates and paid enough for usage of the facilities to keep the university afloat. Notre Dame has since extended an open invitation for Navy to play the Fighting Irish in football and considers the game annual repayment on a debt of honor.
Certainly a
Stop showing the white
territory
team.
here for Navy, but again, it's tempo.
Hey Google,
Formation use.
turn up the volume by 4.
Using the same triple option principles for presenting it a different way. And we talked about how important the fullback is to the triple option. They dominated Notre Dame.
Hey Google,
Guess what team we have?
why does Notre Dame play Navy in football?
Defensive start so far for the Notre Dame defense.
According to Wikipedia, the U.S. Navy made Notre Dame a training center for V-12 candidates and paid enough for usage of the facilities to keep the university afloat.
At least
Notre Dame has since extended an open invitation for Navy to play the Fighting Irish in football and considers the game annual repayment on a debt of honor.
She gives 2
Are you
options.
guys listening?
No, because I don't care.
exactly.
I want to know why.
That
Team
means
schedule teams.
Yeah, but there's a specific reason why. Hey Google, why does Notre Dame play Navy in football?
According to Wikipedia, the U.S. Navy made Notre Dame a training center for V-12 candidates and paid enough for usage of the facilities to keep the university afloat. Notre Dame has since extended an open invitation for Navy to play the Fighting Irish in football and considers the game annual repayment on a debt of honor.
I did!
Okay,
I do!
that's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Notre Dame considers this a debt payment
Oh! They ran into each other!
by allowing them to play.
Navy tried to throw the ball.
it worked, but they didn't know how to catch.
Okay, I'm confused.
And a turnover on downs for the Notre Dame defense.
Again, a variety of looks by this Navy offense. On 4th down,
Mommy, you don't deserve
they
to
have an
die.
opportunity left.
Oh, does she think we're going to double them up or something?
The Irish get another chance.
Maybe we'll go at it.
Call your mama, Lauren.
Make our show special.
We'd love to hear from you.
I would love you to be on my team.
Oh my god, that was the worst.
Hi.
What are you doing, baby?
I'm going to be blocking that TV back. It's might as well. Becca, turn that off.
Yeah,
I'm going to be blocking it.
For how long?
I don't know.
You do it later?
No.
I'm trying to watch football.
I don't do stuff later. I'm like you. Good try. But I deserve that. You okay?
The schedule's on 3 apps. Fingers. See that? Here, it's the Sports Engine app.
Can you
You can view
lay
team schedules
normal?
Okay, normal.
Lay. Mommy.
This is normal.
Can you lay like this?
This is
Beckett,
normal.
I'm gonna punch you.
Lay normal.
I am. I'm laying exactly like
Lay.
Morgan, yell at your son.
Guys.
that. Wait, I'm laying like he's showing
Beckett,
me.
get up.
Oh, okay. You mean like this, right?
No, I mean like that.
I'm not touching
5, 4, 3. Beckett, when you're married, you can lay like that and have people like to be touched. People don't want to be touched. him like that because he's married to me. And he doesn't want to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you are. You're my brother. Wait, yeah.
Right, honey?
Yeah.
They don't have a second class.
That looks short. She said she bought a long one.
Boom, boom.
Dude, stanky leg. Say thank you.
What the heck?
Stanky leg.
What the
Because
heck?
it's short.
Oh,
It's not gonna work.
We already watched the games at Kennedy.
It's short.
We're located in Dublin right next to
That doesn't
Kennedy
work.
College.
Everyone here who has a Notre Dame connection.
She did not find the right link.
Maybe the two different ones. One is bigger.
Opportunity to see our favorite team play in
Because she was telling me she bought it this.
Yeah, we were gonna have to raise the bar.
Notre Dame
You like that
Island
picture?
gathered there
Color
at
with
Kennedy's
the-
Bluff Pub. And if you're a fan of the Irish, that's where
Huh?
you go. You watch your
You like
games.
that color with
Just
the
the global impact of this.
I don't know yet till I get it up, but I mean, overall, I think, what do you think?
Marcus Freeman talked about it before the game. You can
No, I mean, if you don't like it.
Turn the TV off.
Nah.
No TV.
I don't know for you, it's not on you.
I said don't like
Sure, it
this.
goes with the lamp there.
59 million American
One
dollars
thing.
just from this week.
Wow.
It's not true, but I don't want to question HGTV. I don't know these things.
Got a couple of those gloves. Like we said before, the Guinness was flowing and people were having a heck of a time.
Oh, their helmet. They have the
Second drive.
Ireland flag.
Like, are curtains supposed to blend in with the wall?
48 yards in that
That's
third
why
drive.
I'm
It was estimate who scored on a 1-yard rush.
What the heck? Aaron, you're going to wear that next week.
I'd like
Black face makeup.
That was a defensive player, right?
Estimate starts. And estimate just.
Fumble! Ah.
Notre Dame breathes a sigh of relief, but there's that weather coming into a little bit of form. Rayon Lane slapped it loose, and Estime catches a break across the 50.
Want to see the sleeve on Notre Dame?
Notre Dame's plan is pretty obvious.
Oh, it's on their sleeves. I like it better on these.
Estimate behind the scene offensive line. They believe they have mismatches up front. They want to come off the ball, hit them in the mouth.
Yep, they're both the same and they're too short.
We can estimate balance.
Let me get the tape measure.
Had a little bit of a fumbling problem last year.
Then I moved
Very
around.
badly had early on
No.
this season.
Today's not going to put him
Went
up.
out of bounds.
I'll be right back to the air. This
Actually, stand up, guys. Stand my shirt.
back the last couple
You know
of
what's
Hey, it's me, right?
I'm
10 now. You have to do that thing. You have to mark it for 10 minutes.
Last year, that's
Do it.
Tyree.
Come on, do it.
No.
Logan Diggs now at LSU. Tyree moved to the slot receiver. They've really been pleased with his transition. He's just a good football player. He's got feel. You saw it right there. Softness in his zone. Give me the ball. Get north and south.
This is the career receptions. All Notre Dame receivers. He's been a running back until this year. Harrison right up the middle, drags the pile near the 30, down to the 32.
Tyree has tried to be just a sponge. He went to Houston this summer to work with a private coach. He spent time before and after workouts, catching nearly 20,000 passes on an automated machine. The skills he's been trying to improve on are foot placement, getting in and out of breaks and releases. A lot of times the position are new to him because of, his running back experience, but the mentality after the catch is familiar and routine.
It's great stuff, so it's going to be fascinating to see how he continues
Well,
to
thank
develop.
you.
Not just the start of the season, but obviously as the season goes on, play action for Hartman.
Oh my gosh. No. Pass interference.
With the sun peering out, Hartman took a shot.
Don't make me dead.
And with Rayon Lane deep in coverage,
Don't make me dead.
physically has all the tools to be a star. 6'4", 204, the top player for Washington.
Okay.
That's the ball Sam Hartman's going to want to have back. When they run the ball like they do, the play action comes along.
Mommy's going to be a king.
You saw Hartman take that second look. He looks at it, he looks at
How
it,
do you squish him?
the ball loose. Run out close.
I did not touch you.
Made a little contact early.
53.
Pretty well.
4'5".
He's shorter than Beckett was at 9.
I'm taller than you.
Who has?
Another one who was tallied this time goes to Max Salerno.
Hey, who's the quarter? Is that the quarterback?
Ow!
Stop screaming in my ear!
Very natural pass. He played a lot of football.
Where's
in
your
his
hat?
career. He feels like a really good shortstop or second baseman getting the ball out of his
Right
hands.
there.
Which is how this game is evolved in a lot of ways. Good look
Don't
out.
scream in my ear!
Success running the ball so far.
Doobie-doo.
Is for me, right up the middle. Bounces over the foot, keeps the legs churning. He's got the first down. Down to the 20. And the new rule this year, the clock does not stop on first downs. That's why this first quarter seems like it's gone by in a blink. Not the fact that
Move the ladder for you.
That's Wildcat. That's Sam Hartman. Ron Payne lined up at
All these Navy guys keep jumping on them.
No. Ooh, what's on your watch? Guess what's on your watch? Ah!
and he's got the handoff.
Touchdown!
Big time blocks from Coogan and Sorrell. And here we go. Notre Dame up 2 scores.
Hey, Baron, I need your help.
What?
Come hold that against the wall on the ground. Okay, and on the wall.
double teams at the point of attack. You got Estime, you got Payne, and now after Darian Price, he gets his opportunity.
Okay, thank you.
Dude, thank you, babe.
Look at the shoulder square.
Dude, thank you, babe. Dude, thank you, babe. Dude, thank you, babe. I know I
Stank, stank.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
They did really well. They're running the ball right down Navy's throat.
Straight up back on. And it makes it 14.
Got it.
7 plays. 60
Second, let me say here.
27 seconds later, 19 yards out. Dorian Price gets right through the defense. For
Oh, yeah, he's good.
The Irish are rolling early.
Go get it. What are you doing?
We love our
No, you're not. What, Jake?
You deserve it.
It's long days for letting me eat it.
What did you determine?
Yeah, it's 95 inches.
Try change.
Where the current thing is 95 inches. So yeah, the top of the window is 95 inches.
Come on, baby.
90.
Only they bundled the leaves.
Fine.
I don't know.
I still don't.
They must, because the last one was that long.
Oh, we should get the same one. Use the same one. Dino Nuggies.
Cheers, Blackhead, to another night's win.
When?
We win the whole game.
It was 0-0.
I never.
You were never scared.
No, and I was there in overtime to be able to go in the yard. But no, defensive championships, and I knew that I could carry my defense to the win.
You only got 4 tackles.
4 sacks!
Oh, okay.
And 6 tackles.
Oh.
Even though 2 offside. That I made up for. 6, pretty sure I got. No, maybe it was only 5 tackles, but it was 4 sacks, either 5 or 6 tackles. And plus, I got defensive player of the game. That's not guaranteed defense, I don't know what it is.
Aaron, go to practice. You have to work hard every practice, every game.
Oh, okay.
Magician Justin Willman to spread the word.
Next time.
Just got you closer to.
Oh, Pepsi changed their logo back to the old one?
Oh, thanks. This one's mine.
Customer reactions have been mixed.
Don't forget.
Stay the same height.
Thanks.
No, he's a little.
Oh,
Oh God, barely.
maybe we should have just.
Don't
worry.
Download the MyMax app and magically earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, sip, and chip you purchase. Tomorrow.
Come on, Bear, push it in.
You know why, Morgan? I don't think you did Beckett's until he went to the doctor.
This is the Premier League
Last year.
on USA.
That's not right.
Next Saturday, the Irish Tigers return home to South Bend to take on Eddie Jordan.
Maybe I was wearing my shoes last time.
LSU isn't ranked?
Down at 3 Eastern on
I think they should go.
That's not yet LSU, that's TSU. I don't know, it just looks like
Quarterback, that was 67. That's a jump lately. That's a historic
Another.
win, if you will.
Who's gonna know? But nice.
Many years ago, and he looked like Thor.
I never had it down. Never had it down. Keep it on top.
And just beat the heck out of the people they were going against. Speaking of that, you know, one of the challenges that Navy presents is they like to move their line.
That's not right.
It's hard for this offensive line to identify where they need to go. To excellent job by Alt and by Mitchell Evans.
San Jose State plays USC at 8 tonight.
Creating removal on that defensive line and giving Jadarius Price a chance to run that football right down this Navy midshipman's throat.
Coach, obviously, Navy decided to defer to start this game, but offensively they were moving the ball towards the end of that drive in stalls, and they can't connect on that pass play on 4th and short, but 37 rushing yards, and this is why another pitch out to Chapman, and he needs another chunk play, about 6.5 on the ground. This is what they do. They can set everything up, and with new offensive coordinator Ray Chestnut coming over from Minnesota State in his first season now.
You're 5 years older than me and you're 2 feet taller. High five, Beckett. High five. Ow. High five,
They're going to be new wrinkles for sure.
Ow. High five. High five, not flat.
Still working right now.
There's no doubt it is. It's a great year to watch.
How does that hurt your... Oh.
Against Navy. So it's hard for them to prepare for it. It's different. And so Navy can use that to their
This is what USF Stadium is gonna look
to
like.
create some wrinkles within this triple option scheme. Use different
It's an indoor stadium. Yeah.
We've seen some success early on here. There's no doubt Notre Dame getting ready for the last few snaps.
First quarter in the books.
Yes, it's a soccer stadium.
Notre Dame 88 through 1 quarter, and they lead with 2 scores.
You don't sit there. Buddy!
Quit playing on the couch.
He's hurting me!
Let go of him, Beckett.
Do this thing.
Okay, stop it! You're gonna make the couch fall over.
Sit correctly.
Dad, you want to see what USF Stadium is gonna look like? It's gonna be an indoor stadium.
A dome?
Yeah.
With the Sports Engine app, teams can RSVP, chat, and view schedules for free.
That's not a stadium. That's a practice
You
facility.
sure?
Yes.
It looks like stadium.
No, that's like our practice facility.
It's completely free.
Why is it?
But the link is free too.
Oh, that was posted in 2021. Okay.
Stadiums are round.
Get ready, you don't have to get ready.
Ah! There's an alien tape for his mirror roar.
On 3 teams, the schedule's on 3 apps. My fingers. See that? Here, it's the Sports Engine app. You can view team schedules all on a one calendar. No more swiping. Plus, it's completely free. Managing your sports life?
Okay,
got
turn
easy.
that team. I'm a little sad.
What? Okay.
What opportunity do you like?
Discovering a new style.
Oh, God.
The home of rewriting history.
Hey, you and your mom
Continuing a dynasty
Bessie, guess what the score of the Seahawks Packers game is?
is the Premier League.
12-7 Packers. The score, the Seahawks got the Hail Mary.
This look from above is brought to you by Walmart Plus. Well, 14-0 after one quarter here in Dublin, and Notre Dame really doing whatever they want offensively. You would expect in the first game of the Sam Hartman era we'd see a lot of passing. Hasn't necessarily been the case. They've got 154 yards of offense, 88 coming on the ground.
Yeah, no doubt, and this is the game Notre Dame wants to play.
Yes, 51-yard field goal good, 17-13 bit.
Time and time again, this Notre Dame offensive line coming off the ball, controlling the line of scrimmage, making Sam Hartman's environment really comfortable. So they're playing the game they want to play. Maybe just have to hang in there. Remember last year, Notre Dame dominated in the first half, and they came back and made it really close at the end of the ball game. There's a lot of football to be played.
It was 35-13 at the half. Notre Dame scored on the first 5 possessions. Navy believed that they could have won that game. They just felt they played their A football a little too late. The fake handoff, keep up the gut, and just a yard shy as Ty Lavatai will stumble forward. They're going to give them the first down. So, move the chains. And Navy will keep this possession alive.
Riley Mills penetrating inside, but
I think he was sore.
The Navy gets a favorable spot. Looks like they might challenge this thing.
Well, I got the line to get this play. Go to further review.
Yep.
Everything can be triggered and reviewable from upstairs in college football. We're going to take another look at this. Marcus Freeman, curious on the result when we come back.
From turnover chains to giant drums, college football is fueled by tradition, and DraftKings Sportsbook's tradition bringing you great offers. New customers score $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. No waiting, just bet and get paid. Download the app and bet $5
with you,
for $200 instantly in bonus bets.
Oviedo night when we kicked it, when we did the kickoff.
I don't know. Did some do?
I thought, no, nobody did it, not even Ronald. I thought about it.
Just visiting a special secret
Or at
client.
least
Or just nice?
Well, I mean, I think you'd have to do night or quick because it wasn't a good kick. It was like, not straight at the ground, but it was okay.
It didn't go very high. Or something.
It was okay because their keeper was really good.
Oh, yeah?
And, I mean, but he didn't have accuracy.
But it went far?
It was barely not out of bounds, so I'm guessing that's why like they can't like
Every
do a
day,
field goal because he didn't
businesses
have like
everywhere are
good
asking.
accuracy.
Is it possible?
With Comcast Business, it is.
That is right.
Is it possible to use predictive monitoring to address operations issues?
We can help with that.
Can we provide healthcare virtually anywhere?
We can help with that too.
Is it possible to survey foot traffic across all of our locations?
Yeah, absolutely. With global secure networking from Comcast Business, it's not just possible, it's happening.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. And yet, it does.
Oh my god, it sounds epic as well! This car is actually driving
Come on, defense. I wonder who did that last round. I'm pretty sure Badgett's still playing. We were reviewing if Badgett's not push. He's doing okay today. He got 8-yard rushing touchdown. He said, see who it, 8-yard rushing touchdown and a 51-yard field goal by him. 8-yard rushing touchdown. And a field goal. But he's 7 for 14 for 43 yards and a pick. And Fields was 2 for 6 for 51 yards.
He goes up the middle. They say he's a yard
So,
Oh, it's a shy. You're right there.
does it look like he's there?
Nope. His knee was down.
His helmet was close, but it's the ball.
He's going to give you guys a chance to maintain this
But
possession.
they're going for it, Daddy. That worked.
Going to keep it this time. It looks like that second effort across the line gets him the first down. So the first time on 4th down, Lavatai threw it and put it in the right spot in between 2 of his own teammates. This time he says, I'll do it myself and move the chains.
It's just hard to prepare for the look. It's an old school T formation with 2 attached tight ends. All 3 of the backs lead.
Yes, a 4th and 1, a 3 and out. Come on, now we got
It's
4.
a tough down for Notre Dame. Good call by Newberry, good call by Chestnut, keeping this drive alive.
Pickups are on TV tonight.
Starts at quarterback, by far the most experienced position on the roster.
Against the Pirates, second game of the series. Oh, fumble!
Comes out late. Notre Dame believes they Hollywood put it on the turf. It was knocked out by Maris Leofow and picked up by Kaiser.
You know, Navy's not a very good team.
I know.
It wasn't inbounds when Kaiser scooped it up.
They can't. They fumbled.
Gonna need to see it at the right
I know
angle.
they're good. They're good.
Discussion from the official crew here, and I believe
Pretty sure
maybe
they went for a fourth down and they got 6 yards. First down.
Every second down, maybe.
Oh,
the heads
yes.
up play by Kaiser to
He's
jump
down.
on it, but maybe just a half second too
Daddy.
early. Take another look.
Talking about
See
catching the break.
here?
No, that's a fumble.
Clearly comes out here on the contact. There's Jack Kaiser
They
right
call it
there.
second
Has
down,
not possessed
Navy.
it yet.
Oh, but he went out of bounds.
By the time he does, he's on the line. Leofow checks.
Nope, he's out of bounds.
Wait, one
That's
foot
still
was-
Navy's ball.
Not one foot was in bounds?
You have to have control of the ball.
I think it's a good call by the officials and a huge break for the midshipman.
And what you said is exactly correct. He needed to possess it fully, clearly, before he went out of bounds. And that was such a close bang-bang call. Those are always the difficult ones. Brian Newberry making sure that he pleads his case. But in
Here, look at Daddy's
as
hair.
many minutes, we'll have a second official review.
Here, look at Daddy's hair.
We'll take another look just to
Like
ensure
Jimmy Neutron.
that they are absolutely correct. That Jack Kaiser did not possess this football before going out of
I feel like
bounds.
they're gonna break it.
Fantastic job by Leofow to knock it
it's
loose.
pretty sturdy.
Kaiser, the other linebacker, almost a little telepathy between the two to scoop it up.
Bucket to Timberlake.
You make it very challenging for me. You more than me? I'm preparing. Is that a time? No, it's a move. That's the medium nerve that I'm compressing.
There's actually no way to edit this.
That's a 2. That's a 3. You don't want me to go.
It's like permanently zoomed in.
3.
They're just getting started.
You can't edit it.
What?
There's the rated R.
The volunteer document thing.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food.
You need to print it?
Real meaningful
No.
veggies.
It's
What are you complaining? What do you need
What?
to do?
Mommy wants to sign you up for concessions or something.
You were so right about her.
I don't know.
Cashback is good, but double cashback is even better. Discover matches all the cashback you earned at the end of your first year, which is cashback at its best. Cindy,
Here, look
do you
at
think
that.
our crispy flavor will last forever?
all we have is thin crust
It's
summer.
literally-
I love you. No, you love the flavor of this thin crispy crust.
Can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer. Little season. Pizza, pizza.
At Consumer Cellular, our customer service team is based here in America.
America?
America.
From sea to shining sea.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, most things are made in China.
After further review, going on the field stands for the second down.
Direct delivery from Luke Richmond.
One foot was them, but he didn't have
Just
possession.
as Notre Dame did, remember it was Estime who put it on the turf earlier in this one, and it went out of bounds, so Notre Dame kept possession. Kaiser thought he had the football.
We kick it from like the
Honestly,
40
the lines
there.
on this sideline are pretty faint. It's not like your typical.
Or we kick it either from the 40 or the
Really just a
50.
singular line down the sideline, but
In our
so it was plenty
Not
enough for the
35.
officials to see that Jack Kaiser was out of bounds before he fully possessed that ball. So Navy keeps it on a 2nd and 6 and puts Teska in motion. Tie on the cape. Oh, Leofow found him immediately.
That's you, Baron.
After a gain of 2.
I love him.
You got him right away.
But I didn't get any rubber.
Ow, dude.
I didn't didn't get any TFL run play. I got that. I'm pretty sure I got.
I understand you got in the backfield.
I'm pretty sure I got.
Too hard, I can't.
Pretty sure I got 5 tackles with 4 sacks, and I went offsides 2 times. But that's okay. I can fix that.
It matters.
No, I know.
Showing up already. They're all part of the ball.
3rd and 4. Pitching. Fofana. Nowhere to go. Just deleted in the pile. Hart and Botello were both the first people to get there and create a 4th down opportunity. Is it still 4th down territory now for Navy?
I think it might be. But as we saw last year in this game, Navy had a lot of success running that fullback dive. They had very little success into the perimeter. Notre Dame is faster than Navy is. And you saw that there. A lot of blue shirts getting the ball, knocking it back, creating a 4th and 4. And I agree with Newberry here. You got a punt here. 4th and 1, 4th and 4, different stories.
Notre Dame blocked 7 punts a year when they led the nation. Reithman gets this one off. Chris Tyree will field it, but let it bounce. And it takes a slight shift and bounce just shy of the 20. It'll be down at the 22.
So they chain gang in an away game.
2 drives
Next week.
and 2 touchdowns for Sam Hartman. Both of them have been on the ground as running backs for 5 seasons at Wake Forest.
You can be a concession stand, you can be the gate, you can be
touchdown
the
passes.
NPR,
12,967 pass
clock
yards
operator,
so
or the
already now
announcer.
above 13,000 for his career. And really, when he entered the transfer portal, he thought he was going to the NFL all last season. The entire season, he said, "I'm focused on getting to the NFL." It wasn't until his
I know you guys are like, you should announce it's hard for me.
Florida decided he was going to be walking around
It's
Notre
hard
Dame.
Because I can't see peripherally and everything. You know?
Would it be amazing if he transferred here and then it got the
I feel like, wait, there's a flag,
There
what
it
it
is.
is.
Swinging it out to Jaden Thomas for a big gain on
So
first
you
down.
can be on the chain game in Melbourne, and you can be in the chain game in St. Augustine. Or the last game, which is Scott Pine.
This level of success under center. Look at those snaps for Sam Hartman compared to previous starters.
Or Scott Pine.
3,516 snaps in college football coming into this ball game. Not many things this guy hasn't seen.
Freshman Jeremiah Love with his first carry of his Notre Dame career. Oh, he spun around, but not before he picks up 11 on first down.
Now it's a 4-headed monster. Estimate, Payne, Price. Here's Love. Notre Dame mixing the different backs in, and they love.
Where you going, you ball?
They
Where you
love
going?
the chance.
Are you gonna?
You see the quickness, you see the speed. He's still just a freshman, but again, it goes back to Notre Dame controlling that line of scrimmage. The plan is to run downhill. Been awfully good so far.
Love, nearly 6 foot, 197 pounds. Gatorade Player of the Year in Missouri last year, also the 100-meter champion. Hartman, and as he throws, doesn't matter. Right on time for Deion Colsey.
So, babe.
Colin Ramos got to the QB, but Hartman delivered for 13 more yards.
The 3rd time
See our
we've seen
space AG.
Sam Hartman see it off corner on time
It's
and take advantage of it. Loves throwing these out routes to the field. Really love how Sam Hartman stands in there and delivers a strike. Free rusher hitting in the back.
What the heck?
Stays locked in.
Great, crazy but true. Geno Smith had more pass attempts just last season than Trey Lance has had since middle school.
First down, taking another shot over the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Irish.
Jaden Greathouse, the freshman. Perfectly there for Hartman.
Yeah. That's what I said.
We've seen a lot of
I did it. I signed this up. Good job, Beckett. I don't know what you did.
I just sent it to you, right?
Well, now you know where it said on the Google Docs. You know, it had like 2 other things that didn't have. It showed up all of a sudden.
Really?
One more time, Hartman standing in there with pressure all around him. And he delivers
The 49ers trying to convince the Dallas Cowboys to trade for Trey Lance. Does not work, but could be fun to fix.
Extra point, good for the Shredder. Greathouse, over 4,000 receiving yards in high school. In Texas high school football history, but when you've got this guy throwing you the football, you know it's going to be in the perfect spot. Breakhouse just had to beat it to the spot.
Well, there's one stock. Where do you put the other one?
First ever Notre Dame catch.
The next marvelous advancement in robotics is artificial intelligence.
We should never have let AI out of the box.
There isn't anything they can't do.
So our home teams are going to be at Oviedo High School, Lake Howell, and Haggerty.
Keeping the peace, they are our civil servants.
The future never looked better.
September 29th.
And cut. Great job, Joe. Let's bring the 0. All right. Ready, Joe?
Pretty good, huh? It's hard to tell the difference.
Your paint is really bad. What? I said best coffee
Wait,
I've ever had.
non-alcoholic Guinness.
Sorry.
Guinness tastes super strong, and usually you drink it just
Today, let's paint.
get super strong. You drink it because it's got a lot of alcohol. You don't really drink it for the taste. It's super strong. Why would you want a non-alcoholic Guinness?
And want to make the right moves fast.
So, non-alcoholic beer is
Get
kind of
Decision
weird.
Tech from Fidelity.
Did you hear my dad's had?
You'll get
That beer he had, it's the first drink he's had in months.
before they have
Because Candy hates it, it's pretty good.
and insights.
I thought he had a drink when I went to Chippies for my birthday.
With zero
Let's
commission
put 'em up.
online US stock ETF trades.
I guess he meant
You
weed.
did.
For
Your dad
smarter
and him
trading
both had a beer.
Yeah.
Get Decision Tech from Fidelity.
There's never been a better time to get away.
So we're,
With a great deal on the Hyundai you
I
always
sat out
want.
there and watched a little bit
With
of
America's best
13U.
warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance.
14.
Thank you.
What the heck?
It's your journey. Own every mile at the
I can't
Apparently, individual toad is not the best thing to serve at a party.
Get up to $2,500 bonus cash.
Yeah, that's
plus
that's
complimentary
toad.
maintenance on the Tucson or Santa Fe. Now,
What
during
is
the
it?
Hyundai
Toad.
Getaway sale.
Toad.
Ryan Toad.
Ugh.
Yeah, it looks like a peanut.
So hot. So I got up and used the bathroom and I stayed behind the bleachers.
Yeah.
The NFL season kicks off Thursday, September 7th.
The
when
game had ended,
Super
we
Bowl
were
champion
starting
Kansas
to
City Chiefs
do
host
our
the
thing.
Detroit Lions.
I'm still in the
Championship game will be raised and the 2024 season will begin on
Not
ABC.
play without 2 NPRs. I need 2
It
pens to
has been
stand
a
up. Come on,
beautiful
didn't
week here in
you?
Dublin in Aviva Stadium. What a sight to start the 2023 college football
Crazy
season.
doggo.
Fall here at Sam Hartman.
I guess 2 people
His
did
first year at
volunteer.
Notre Dame, his first touchdown at Notre Dame.
But then later in the game, I overheard another mom saying,
His new
we have no trouble getting any of all the other
and
positions.
Schrader
Nobody
boots it
wants
to
to
the
be
back of the end
NPR.
zone. And this drive will start with 25 for Navy now down 3 scores.
It's only Hartman's 111
You have to be
for
like
his
a,
career.
know all the numbers,
This
know
is
who's
great
out
house right
there.
here. When you run the ball like Notre Dame does, you're going to get an open middle because there's all these guys on the line
Yeah, it sounded like
trying
Barron
to stop the run.
got the benefit
Pass
of
comes alive.
playing well. One, playing early, or playing well. He kept playing, and they really had to pull him so someone else could be like, oh, hey, I had that kid for once. I was the parent going, he's only been in like 1 series.
Well, I was, on hot already. And the whole first
Again,
quarter,
Navy's done a pretty good
like, I
job of
came back.
success on the ground. Their drives have just stalled. The first one they got deep into Notre Dame territory and failed on 4th and short. The last one they got just near midfield and had to punt it away.
When you run the triple option, you're not built for being down
Long drive.
in the middle of the second quarter, but
The whole
they just
first
need to
quarter.
reflect back to last year. They were down 3 scores at halftime. They just kept
But they
chipping
didn't
away.
score.
They need to do the same
So they
kind of
kept,
thing.
so they got first down and they didn't score.
We're trying to get some points. Make it a 21-7 ball game and see what happens next. That has to be where their focus
He
is.
actually came over and said hi to us during that time.
You gotta make a Facebook post.
Something that Brian Newberry really said in learning from Ken Niumatalolo, the longtime successful head coach of the Navy midshipmen, as we take a look at this false start up front. Right in the middle, that's Arian Mortezi, the captain, who has really become a leader for this Navy offense. Now the handoff to Tesco, and he'll come up
Next
with a
week's
2-yard shot.
sign up.
Brian Newberry has talked about coaching diversity. That's what he learned more than anything
No.
under Ken Niumatalolo. And the other thing he's really emphasized for this team trying to start
This
quickly.
is August.
17 combined points in the last 3 season openers. They've been outscored last season 81-43 in the first quarters.
It's right during their
Really,
the 30s fall?
for his first game as the head man.
11:30?
You know what they teach more than anything else at the Naval Academy?
Lunch there every freaking day.
These guys know how to handle adversity. They don't blink. Whatever the circumstance.
Do you care if we go to...
Lavatai keeps, finds the hole, and will slide down just past the 40.
Help you out to go to this game, right?
I know as they say in the Navy, hey, we're
that
going to go
Arena
out for a
High School?
20-mile
It's
swim,
right
and
there.
we're gonna run for 5 miles, and we're going to carry wood 6 miles up this mountain, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's an easy day. So these guys right now, 21-0, down to Notre Dame in the middle of the second quarter. Hey, they're not going to blink.
Marco, stop turning into a
They're going to
motorcycle.
fight their way through it and figure it out like they did
wait,
last
St.
year.
Augustine.
That's not good news for the midshipmen.
You still need a revolt, but it's
Bell coming off the torn ACL from week 9 last year against Temple. 19 career starts, including today. He said the mental part of his recovery has been the toughest. Just believing that he could do all the things that he couldn't do before the injury. And yet Brian Newberry believes he's actually moving better now than before he tore his ACL. The good news for Navy is their backup Blake Horvath, despite being inexperienced, got a ton of reps during the spring and even in the fall camp as well. Let's take another look at Lavatai sliding down here.
Just at the end of the down, he goes down. Who knows what happened there? It looked like it was smooth.
Time on Beckett fan.
He bounced back up after being down for a minute. Wouldn't be surprised if we see him again. Like you said, Horvath got a lot of work in training camp. Has some experience, a lot of experience running this triple option. So they have some options that Lavatai can't go.
Instead, it's going to be Xavier Arline, who started the game last year against Notre Dame, threw for 57 yards and a touchdown, ran for 59 and a touchdown, and of course, led in a furious comeback bid that saw Navy fall by 3.
Come on, Navy.
Come on, first down. Porfano had a couple big runs on that first drive, is in there, right behind him. Arline, the extra pitch, Chapman with the cut, and gains 3.
Arline's a great story.
What are you doing?
He played in this game last year. Lacrosse player at Navy actually got hurt in the spring playing lacrosse and wasn't able to go through spring practice in the early part of camp. But he's also listed as a slot back on this team. The third, second,
football.
but also
You're
playing
getting
some
football
slot back.
field all day, won't it?
Certainly someone that Newberry has a lot of faith in.
Yeah, tomorrow you're going to watch wrestling. Get your
Going to be
homework
something
done.
that stays with this team really all season.
You can listen to football in the background.
And Arline and Lavatai, the two most experienced. Fofana looking for space.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, the
Looks
other,
like he's
they're
about a
going to
yard
get
shy
you.
of that first down as he continues to just chew up yards on the ground. You mentioned Lavatai now with 19
Was
career
I was up
starts
there,
including
man.
today.
I said, one
And
down,
then
I
you've got
said,
Arline who started 4 games last
oh
year.
my
9 this
God,
year, including
they're
the
face
Notre Dame
masking
game.
the
He's
whole
still swinging
game.
because of that injury
It's like
during
the whole time he had his hands on the face mask.
You've got Horvath waiting as an inexperienced, but
I got it on film.
got a lot of snaps in spring.
I would probably do that. If I had a kid.
And then another one's like, these are our kids out there. You need to make sure they're being safe.
That would be.
4 on third down so far. Arline pitching back, slip a tackle, and got it right.
He had it.
Earlier is going to
Yeah, he
get
had
the
it.
first down. Great fight to midfield to move the sticks.
You know, one of the questions I had for the coaches and for the players all week long was, how does your training as a Naval Academy student, as we look at the play,
Rocco, why don't you want to be
DJ
with
Brown
me?
shooting his gun, Hyde-Wright makes a miss and gets enough for the first down. Good to see him come back after the fumble earlier. But the thought was, how did your training at the Naval Academy help you individually as a football player and you as a team? And I think this is the case as much as anything else. Just their toughness and their ability to handle some adversity and just keep going. Seeing some glimpses of it right now.
Fofana upended after he takes it 4 on first down. I think that their defensive coordinator,
And he's always staying in your
he always tells the guys, who are
Hey, it was 99, but you know, the years would make it look like he made 200.
That's why they've been so great in fourth quarters over the last couple of years.
Yeah, football's easy compared to what these guys are training for. So it certainly relates. When you get in situations like this, they look at each other and say, hey, let's get back to work, let's focus on the task at hand. And again, they have to stay locked in on executing this triple option the way they do. They can't be something else. Just go down and drive See if they can put some points on the board.
Well, the top back in there, 2nd and 6 becomes a first down for Alex Teska. I mean, what's your message as a coach when you go down 21-0? Again, they had a great result last year in the second half. I would assume you draw on that experience.
No doubt. You draw on that experience and you forget about what's happened up to this point. You learn from it, you make the adjustments, and you go forward. The early part of this game ain't coming back. So focus on what we need to do right now. And Notre Dame offensively is kind of taking a page out of Navy's book. They're possessing the ball. They're running the ball. They're long drives. They're playing keep away. So each of these possessions is critical for the midshipmen.
Another handoff. It'll be a pitch instead as they faked it to Fofana and got it to Chip.
Oh!
It stays on the ground. 1-1. He only gains about 4, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The extra effort and
That's some heart.
from his sideline means so much
Wow.
for the midshipman.
I can't be more impressed
Watch.
with these backs.
So he's got him. Oh, he's got him too. He's got. Oh no, they don't.
Kaiser shoots his gun, he almost drills him. This guy breaks 6 or 7 tackles there.
And he held on to the ball.
Jack Kaiser and J.D. Bertrand are 2 of the best linebackers in the country.
Kidding me? That's great stuff. These guys aren't going away.
2nd and 6, clock continues to wind. Remember, Navy does get the football to start the second half. They defer to begin this game. Pitch it on the outside. Tesco blockers in front. First down and more across the 25.
Cameraman didn't know where the ball was.
Navy now with 4 first downs on this drive. They had 3 coming in to this drive.
And again, this is a different formation look than they've shown. Receivers over here, but now we just run the option. To the wide side of the field. Options the end. Ball comes out quickly.
What the heck? That's terrible.
Back
So
to an
on
excellent
Triple H's Bray Wyatt tribute post, someone commented, rehire him.
Undersized, but they got quickness and they know how to run this offense.
Dude.
Something that Notre Dame defensive coordinator Al Golden talks
That's
about.
important,
The
Chase.
footwork for his defense is so different. For this game alone, they won't use any of the footwork that they use today again this season. Alatai weaves his way through all the way to the 20.
Rock boy, drop my phone. Why did I do that?
Clock continues to wind under 3 minutes to play as they now get into the red zone. Navy knocking on the door, and Notre Dame really struggled in the red zone last year. 2nd worst red zone defense by opposing scoring percentage. They allowed 94.1% of red zone possessions to end in a score. The only team worse was Rutgers at 95. 12th play of the drive, already spanning 60 yards, all of them on the ground. Fofana, nowhere to go. Wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. Javante Jean-Baptiste, the transfer from Ohio State, expected to make a big impact and did there to set up 3rd and long.
It sure did. Needless to say, Al Golden, Notre Dame's defensive coordinator, when you have woes like you did last year in the red zone, it's been a point of emphasis for this Notre Dame defense, and a good start there. Excellent penetration, controlling the line of scrimmage. Baptiste showing up big time for the Irish.
Navy takes their first time out. We'll step aside. 2 minutes of break.
Not Joe Buck announcing, what the heck?
Hey.
You were not even in the hot sun. Husband.
You know, Doug, ever since switching to Workday, you've been a real rock star. Rock star? What do you know?
Should I just try it?
Really, I don't.
I mean, where's the skin tone?
Where's the
Where's the unnecessary secrets?
Probably need to have it that big.
That thing.
Billy, Rockstar is
Even though
just
my
like
idea
Doug
will
feels
work
when he
then.
uses Workday.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Corey.
really do.
I'll show you Rockstar.
Be a
I'll try
finance
to-
and HR rockstar. Workday.
Ironed it on.
Billy Idol just stole your golf cart.
I've always been prone to hair thinning.
It's getting old.
You know, I don't stole your golf cart. That's all.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement.
I know, back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
What the chicken nuggets in what the chicken nuggets in my microwave see at 3 a.m.
That's a prawn delicious. Well, I have a shellfish allergy.
One prawn, very good.
Bro.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much truffle?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like Price is Feast. Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want.
Yeah. The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what US Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Coming up on the All-State Halftime Report, Maria, Joshua, Matt, and Michael recap the first half, plus a look ahead to Big Ten Saturday night, starting next week at Penn State. All right, Coach, 3rd and 7 here, maybe 2 or 5 on 3rd down.
Michael, why do you love kissing mommy so much?
This is 4-down territory. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the football here.
1-2 on 4th down, including that pass play early. A lot of times they're trying to keep pedaling his way back to the 20. And it does set up 4th and manageable. And we'll see if another timeout is taken on either side. And it will be Notre Dame. No. Yes.
159. 159.
Meanwhile, Joshua Pena is down, the senior right guard from Queen Creek, Arizona. Chandler High School, an excellent program. And it looks like he is up on his feet. Meanwhile, 26 rushes, 1 pass play all game for Navy. And with just under 2 to play, this is a 4th down and a manageable 5. What are you thinking?
To me, you go for it here. You give yourself a chance to make this a 21-7
Line, I think.
ball game. They're actually going to take the 3 here.
No, I think he was offense.
Notre Dame's not built to come, Navy's not built to come from behind. They're not built for 3rd long. So they're going to do different.
They kind of have them
They go quarterback draw.
doing a few different.
They made enough in that situation. He wants to come away with points.
So it'll be a 37-yard attempt for Evan Warren, a senior.
Like running back.
Attempt of his career, and this one curves out. No good. Missed it wide to the right. So Navy trying to get on the board and draw a little bit closer. Warren, who was 0 for 1 from deep coming in. This time, a little bit shorter. 37-yard attempt, just couldn't get that right accuracy.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call clickgrainger.com or just
licking the sweat off you.
Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I wanna go outside again. I wanna sit that way.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much more. Join today.
Bob Barker had 4 months until he was
We're
100.
seeing EVs more every day. Good to know there's one that can still make people save. You don't see that every day. Because it's the only EV. That's an F-150. The all-electric F-150 Lightning. Available now. See your local Ford dealer.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
I think we got in the house.
I think you're right. Hey, away from my family! Why are you so strong? East Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Rockin' slot. Rockin'
stuff.
For bundling made easy, go to Geico.com.
Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much more. Join today.
I need your help solving murder. Mine.
People predictably make wrong decisions. The question is why.
I hear people are irrational.
See the lights of the city here in Dublin, the Aer Lingus Classic at Aviva Stadium, and some cool temperatures, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Kevin Plank, founder and executive chairman of Under Armour, well, he's got the gear for it. He's always geared up, ready to roll, and both these teams sponsored by Under Armour, Notre Dame extending their partnership with the brand for another decade plus, and excited Kevin Plank here as Sam Hartman delivers right on target for Chris Tyree over the middle, and a big gain on first down, gives them more breathing room to the 40.
This will be fun to see Sam Hartman operate in a 2-minute situation. They go empty and he finds Tyree right in the middle of the
Oh, the Navy didn't score. I thought they did.
So we're going to go to Devin Ford, the Penn State transfer. So you've got 5 different running backs that we've seen, 2 of which have scored touchdowns. Notre Dame has gone on drives of 78, 63, and 81 yards. And new offensive coordinator Jared Parker looking stout in his first half of calling plays. Hartman, another completion. This one goes right back to Ford, fellow transfer who spun across midfield into Navy territory.
Good look at the poise and composure of Sam Hartman on this drive and in the pocket right there. Didn't develop right away. He moves. Comes down 5-4 for the completion.
Parker in the white hat as Tyree has another catch and run, using that speed as the former running back. Jumps over the top and gets to the 42. And now Notre Dame will take their first time out, making their second. So minute 3 to play. Stop the clock there. Again, Navy does get the football to start that second half, but Sam Hartman orchestrating a hurry-up 2-minute type drill down the field. This is what he did at Wake Forest. This is what he did at Winning Time. And it felt like when the game was in the balance, that's when he always made the big play. But with Jared Parker calling the plays the way he has, mixing up that run of the pass and using that run to establish the play action like we've seen, and Sam Hartman bringing all that experience to a relatively inexperienced offense, certainly at the wide receiver and tight end position. We're seeing some magic in this first half.
Yeah, we sure are. Tommy Rees was the offensive coordinator here for a number of years at Notre Dame. He went to Alabama. A lot of his offense remains intact, but Jared Parker, Joe Rudolph, the offensive line coach, they put their stamp on this thing. And clearly this team has responded well. It helps to have a veteran quarterback like Hartman. It's fun to see Hartman in this environment. Really like to see him operate in this 2-minute drill. Parker's done a good job mixing the plays here as the Irish drive down the field.
Dump it off to Payne, and he had the bobblet to make the catch. Goes right to the ground. So back to the line of scrimmage as Jacob Busick, one of the captains of this Navy defense, got immediate penetration on the QB.
And they're back on the ball. That was that blitz beater we saw earlier to estimate. Just makes the execution there. Now it's third manageable here.
And Notre Dame 3 of 3 on third down tonight. Hartman with time. And that was right to his new favorite target, potentially, Jaden Greathouse with a long touchdown. He has spread the sugar around. We've seen Tyree, we've seen Deion Colsey, we've seen Greathouse, we've seen Jaden Thomas, and that's what Hartman has done over the course of his career. Clock continues to tick, and he'll clock it. So 27 seconds in the timeout here. Fresh set of downs. We'll get to 2nd and 10. We'll see what Marcus Freeman's team can do as they're knocking on the door of that red zone once again. 29 is what they'll reset the clock to.
Greathouse mature beyond his years for a young guy, for a freshman. He started 61 games down there at Austin Westlake, but to make the big play down the field for the top, to come back, show that he can be an underneath receiver as well, impressive for a young guy.
Is this the time that Tobias Merriweather gets into the action? 2nd and 10. Hartman unloads, looking at zone.
Oh, what? Yeah, pass interference.
Chris Tyree was streaking over the middle, matched up with Rayon Lane, and this time it looks like this penalty will stand. Who had the one flag picked up in the first quarter.
Tyree is working in the slot. It's all vertical routes down the field.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 18. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Hartman just wanted to give Tyree a chance. I don't think there's any doubt that Lane's there early. on that one. It's a good call by the official.
So 1st and 10 from the 14.
Now, plenty of time here. Once you get down in here close, you got the one timeout. You can use the boundary and the end zone. Left plenty of plays. Line movement by the Navy. Defensive front. Showing pressure and getting out.
Hartman with plenty of time. Bumps.
Yep, pump fake.
Looking to run. Last second. A little bit
I got him.
pain and incomplete. Navy stays tough. Clock does stop with that incompletion at 17.
Again, you see the experience that Sam Hartman has. They're all up there. They drop out. Ends up being a two-man rush. You realize he has time. Let's move. Try to move the defense by scrambling around a little bit. Tries to check the ball down to Payne. Probably lucky that thing got knocked away.
Jordan Sanders
Still got
to make contact.
Yeah, plenty of time here, and you still got downs.
And now Navy is going to take their second time out.
The biggest thing you don't want to do is you don't want to have a play that doesn't get you a lot of yards and has the clock moving. You have to use your timeout there. So you want to keep the timeout alive. You want to use the boundary. You want to use the end zone. And if you got to use it, you got to use it.
Obviously, you've got a new quarterback in Sam Hartman. I'm curious, just in your experience, especially when you got a new quarterback in Dak Prescott in Dallas, how much during training camp was working on situational football and things like this packages designed for moments in the red zone where you've got a 2nd and 10, you've got just one timeout, 17 seconds left.
There's no situation that comes up more in football than the 2-minute situation. Before the half, at the end of the game, either your offense or your defense is out on the field trying to score points, prevent points, or win the ball game. So it's well practiced, it's well rehearsed, and when you have new people like Hartman, you do it more and more. Marcus Freeman told me they worked a lot on this, and they look comfortable. The communication looks clean.
Hartman through his progressions, looking at zone. It's caught. Jaden Thomas, touchdown Irish.
Love it. It's an old school red zone route. They call this double post. Jaden Thomas, the outside receiver. He's the best route runner on the team. He'll start, looks like he goes to the corner, and then breaks back across the corner's face. High and firm with the throw. Hartman's on time. He's on the money. When you have those big receivers down in there close, just put the ball up in their face mask. They'll do the rest. Big time drive by Sam Hartman, his Irish offense.
Straight on for another extra point. It's 28-0, and with that touchdown throw, Sam Hartman ties Colt McCoy with 112 career touchdown passes.
Oh my God.
30 from Dublin with Notre Dame up big.
This is a status bar, this is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Now, what does it mean to slide into someone's DMs? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, we're not ready for that. As a team, we'll get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean they're talking about fruit.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Okay, do you really think we need 47 photos of fun dinner at Ham's?
Yes.
No.
Back play, 80-yard drive in a minute 42. Notre Dame has touchdown drives on all 4 possessions. They've gone from 78, 63, 81, and 80 yards. And now they lead at 28-0. Sam Hartman dialed in his Notre Dame debut.
It sure is. It started with the running game on the early drive. In the last couple of drives, we've seen a lot of Sam Hartman. And we keep going back to those snaps. Over 3,500 snaps in college football coming into this ball game. And you see that in every aspect of his game. His command at the line of scrimmage, how he moves in the pocket, how he reads defenses, how he checks the ball down when he needs to. When he gets a chance to make a big play, he catches it on. Won the great house. And then on this last drive to Jaden Thomas, he's been awfully impressive.
2 touchdowns through the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Notre Dame chewing up this Navy defense that was so stout last year. And now we'll see if Navy elects to run a play. Likely taking knees. They'll get the second half kickoff to begin the 3rd quarter. And that's exactly what Lavatai does. So Lavatai's knee will bring us to the half. A half controlled thoroughly by the Irish. 4 drives, 4 scores. The score at half, Notre Dame 28, Navy nothing. The All-State halftime report coming up after these messages as Dublin is still fired up about college football.
Since I was really young, whether it was basketball, football, track, I've always been one of the most athletic ones on my team. So I had a lot of faith in myself. But in my second year, really having these drops and things like that could mess with a young kid's confidence. I realized natural talent was not enough. It's always work ethic. Once I really understood that, I never looked back.
What you doing?
Oh, just paying for my team's app again to see who's coming to play. It never gets old.
Sure it does. Here, it's the Sports Engine app. Teams can RSVP, chat, and be scheduled for free. That means...
No more bills.
Feels good, huh? The Sports Engine app. It's completely free. Coach, I don't know if you've heard, but the Wave is free too. Yeah? Come on, read about it.
This is NASCAR's home stretch on NBC USA. It's the heart, the hits, and the heat. What home doesn't have a little bit of drama? From Nashville to the streets of Chicago, from the playoffs to the desert in Phoenix. It's go big or go. You know, NASCAR, the second half on NBC and USA. Take it home.
You okay?
I have kids on 3 teams. The schedule's on 3 apps. Fingers.
See that? Here, it's the Sports Engine app. You can view team schedules all on a one calendar. No more swiping. Plus, it's completely free. No free. Managing your sports life just got easy.
Sorry.
The Premier League is built on hope. The hope of discovering a new star. The hope of rewriting history. And the hope of continuing a dynasty. This is the Premier League on NBC, USA, and Peacock.
Welcome to the All-State Halftime Report.
Well, the college football season has officially commenced, and
Wow.
Notre Dame off to a quick start against Navy over in Dublin, Ireland. They are up 28-0 and headed to the locker room. Let's take a look at the first half highlights presented by All-State. And yes, Dublin, Ireland.
Bro.
Home away from home.
He
right
didn't.
For Notre Dame. You can see the thousands
Just the Universal.
Stadium for Marcus Freeman in his second season, yes, as the head coach. Take a look at the second rushing touchdown on the day, coming from Jadarian Price, 19 yards on the line.
19 yards behind that big, strong offensive line. They've been moving people all day, Brady.
And then Sam Hartman giving us some answers to the true question, Jaden Greathouse.
Sam Hartman has looked comfortable. He has looked composed, and then all of a sudden he comes out and he's decisive. He rips this one in a 2-minute drill at the end of the half. He looks good out there and in complete control.
That's his second career touchdown for Notre Dame, the 111th of his career, because that's how long he's been playing. Great first half for that Notre Dame offense. Welcome into the studio, Maria Taylor alongside Joshua Perry, Matt Castle, and Michael Robinson. A lot of questions about, how this show is going to work all year.
So there's no questions about Sam Hartman anymore. No, those have been answered. You guys still got to answer some questions, but let's talk about what he did. 14 for 17 for 200 yards in the first half. Just looked comfortable out there.
He looked comfortable, and it's about his experience, right? And when we talk about that, and you look at the way that he came out, his first throw of the game, he comes out, and he lays it over the top of this defender. It's a completion. Again, he's got the experience in this type of system. And then all of a sudden, he comes out right here. And when you get the play action going, because of the run game, he drops a dime. He's been doing this his entire career. And then he leaves us 2-minute drill at the end of the half. It's a decisive throw. He hits him in the back of the end zone. You're going, once again, for another score.
Yeah, kind of showing a command, too, of the offense. Like you said, running that 2-minute drill.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's looking at. But you know what? When you got a run game, and you got this offensive line just controlling the point of attack, you're going to have some explosive plays down the football field. And this run game for Notre Dame was awesome. So I can't wait to see in the second half continue moving down there.
Struggling with the running game, losses against Navy, but first half
Nobody had it tied up.
It's all about running inside first half.
Yes, it is. Watch this double team right there by center Zach Correll and Rocco Spindler just opening up holes for all of the Notre Dame running backs you see right here as Estimate gets down to the 1 yard line, guys.
Yeah, but look at Joe Altham. My goodness. Hold on. Then you see the change of pace right here, the explosion to get through there. Offensive line, running backs working together. It's a really good line game.
And you guys were all excited. You want to see what Joe Alt was going to do, and that's exactly what the offensive line showed up and did. They dominated.
Yes, they did, and they really set the tone. I think up front, when you have a defensive head coach and a new offensive coordinator, it feels like the comfort zone. They put that on display.
All right, plenty more to talk here on halftime. We're going to do a preview of Week 1 because we're traveling to Happy Valley, and also a little bit more breakdown of the run game of the Fighting Irish out there in Dublin. They're up 28-6 at the half.
I'm the team mascot. Boy, am I running late. But I got lead in my foot.
Recycle that.
In my fingers. Oh, what a hit. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to cover that might tank your season.
So get off, Dave. You'll be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
I used to go missing all the time. I let everyone down. I even let Shannon Sharp down.
Yeah, you let me down. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. That electrolytes are all the same. And just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Could be the difference between dominating and disappearing. Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. And yet, it does.
Oh my God, it sounds epic as well. This car is an excavated bragging rights.
The all-new three-row Mazda CX-90.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope. We use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
A phone without space?
Yes, next to what?
Oh, I can't change these plans.
A residency at the Coliseum? The Roman Coliseum?
Yeah, it's next summer.
Oh, can't do it.
Me on a dating show for royals? Queen Ariola. I love it.
It's next summer.
Oh, I have plans.
Next Saturday, college football is on NBC and Peacock. First up, only on Peacock, it's Michigan's home opener from the Big House. Then on NBC and Peacock, the Fighting Irish look to take care of business at their home opener in South Bend. And in prime time is the premiere of Big Ten Saturday Night with West Virginia
back to the All-State halftime report. Notre Dame's home opener next week will be against Eddie George's Tennessee State, but we are going to be on the road at State College. We're going to see number 7 Penn State hosting West Virginia, a little bit of a rivalry renewed. And remember, Penn State won 11 games last year. I mean, they are trying to make their way to the college football playoff for the first time.
Absolutely. You say we won 11 games. I say we, because I'm a former Penn State. We still can't beat Michigan or Ohio State. That's a whole nother conversation. We're not going to go there right there. This is potentially, and I say potential, Drew Aller's first start, just because James Franklin hadn't officially announced Drew Aller being the starting quarterback, but for all intents and purposes, this guy's going to be the starter. He's looked at as the guy to have the right arm to get Penn State over the hump. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking at his decision-making. I'm going to be looking at if he can lean on his run game. Nick Singleton and all those guys in the backfield, and that strong offensive line, and obviously we got Chop Robinson in the defense.
Yeah, and you know what? This game is about Drew Aller. There's high expectations. They haven't named him the starter yet, but we all know he's going to be out there come Saturday. But he does have an outstanding run game with Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen as well. But this also is a game that you look at with West Virginia, Penn State. It goes back to 1904. They haven't played a game, though, against each other since 1992, so it'll be good to bring this rivalry back together.
Yeah, the 60th game between these two teams. That's about 135 miles separating the two, so it should be good. But we're also going to be checking out East Carolina on the road, taking on second-ranked Michigan. Michigan, 13 wins last year. Back-to-back college football playoff appearances. I mean, the expectations are high there. What do you expect to see in this one?
Well, let's talk about the negative.
East Carolina is playing Michigan.
Talk about all the positives with this team. A lot of returning production, 81% returning production there. I want to see a team that's mature, right? You have distractions because your coach isn't there, and this is a cupcake layup opponent. Go out there, play fundamentally well. Your stars should look like stars, and then ultimately what other guys can emerge to put them over the hump when they get to the college football playoff potentially at the end of the year.
Because they Kent State, even though
championship in 26
we're, we should win it, it said Kent State will put up some points. They've got transfers. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dublin, Ireland, as the college football season has kicked off. Maybe Notre Dame coming up next.
No matter where you're headed, with the right view, the right co-captains, and stunning American design and craftsmanship, you might not care if you ever get back. Daytona. One last chance to make the playoffs. It's now or never, gentlemen. So what do you say? Who wants it? NASCAR from Daytona in prime time on NBC and Peacock. This is NASCAR's home stretch on NBC and USA. It's where the heart, the hits, and the heat are. And what home doesn't have a little bit of drama? From Nashville to the streets of Chicago, through the playoffs, to the desert in Phoenix. It's go big or go. You know, NASCAR, the second half on NBC and USA. Take it home.
You okay? I have kids on 3 teams, schedules on 3 apps. I think I
See that? Here.
It's the Sports Engine app. You can view team schedules all on one calendar. No more swiping. Plus, it's completely free.
Managing your sports life just got easy.
Sorry.
The Premier League is built on hope, the hope of rewriting history. This is the Premier League on NBC, USA and Peacock.
This is NASCAR's home stretch. It's where the heart, the hits, and the heat are. It's go big or go. You know, NASCAR, the second half on NBC, USA, and Peacock.
Join the Notre Dame Football NIL Team Fan Club by visiting NBCSportsAthleteDirect.com. Support the Fighting Irish and enjoy exclusive access and content from the team. Notre Dame players receive a share of fan club sales.
All right, so the Notre Dame fans right now having a great time taking in Navy Notre Dame 28-0 right now is the score headed into halftime. But I hate to break it to all of you Fighting Irish fans. It was a season ago that Navy scored 19 unanswered points after Notre Dame went up 35-0 in the first half and made it a 35-32 game. I'm not saying don't change the channel, but I'm saying the midshipmen have courage. They fight for something more than just what's on the field.
They do, and that was on full display last year. And right now, they just need to get something going. They need something positive to happen for themselves. They need to put together a drive. Defensively, he's got to stick at it. They've got to make sure that they stop that inside zone because that's what Notre Dame's been able to dominate with. It's that front offensive line has just been dominating the line of scrimmage. And right now, somehow, Navy's got to find a way to stop that inside zone to slow things down.
Also, they got to try to throw the ball some.
Yes.
Try to get some space in this offense. I'm looking at the Notre Dame safeties. He's sitting at 9 yards. He's not even back pedaling. On the snap of the ball, he's going forward. So hopefully the Navy midshipmen can get some explosive passes down the field, and that would create the space to open up so that triple option can be effective.
It would create some time too, right? Because the one thing that we saw was how aggressive Notre Dame was defensively. And they were playing with really good effort. And I think that's going to be a big part of the second half for Notre Dame. If you can continue to play with that energy, you win this football game. But if you can put indecision into some of those defenders, all of a sudden, they're not coming downhill. They're not hitting you nearly as hard. Now you create the opportunities to make the plays.
Yeah, only one pass attempt for Ty Lavatai of Navy, so we'll see if there are more in the second half. But if you're Notre Dame, I mean, very impressed with the way you start. How do you find a way to make sure you finish that shot?
Well, I think that they learned their lesson from last year. And Marcus Freeman's in that locker room right now, talking to all those guys saying, look, we were in this position last year. We actually had a bigger lead last year. But now we've got to go in this, and this will set us up going forward in the season.
Gas, no brakes.
All brakes.
All right, well, that just about wraps up our all-time halftime report. But each year, Notre Dame asks, what would you fight for? And today, for the 100th time, the university answers that question. For parents of children with cystic fibrosis, they're fighting every day to better improve the quality of their children's lives and to help in the fight. A team of professors at Notre Dame, at Trinity College in Dublin, are working to treat the disease in a new way.
It's been quite the journey. You talk about the Fighting Irish, and we've definitely had our share of medical fights since our daughter Eva was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at just 3 weeks of age. That day changed me and my family forever.
Cystic fibrosis is a genetic condition that damages the lungs and other organs through repeated infections. Ireland has the highest rates of cystic fibrosis in the world. 1 in 19 people are carriers of the gene. But a team at Notre Dame and Trinity College Dublin are working on ways to make antibiotics more effective for adults and children like Eva.
Especially when Eva was younger, illness could hit out of nowhere and land her in hospital. She'd miss weeks of school at a time, and that was really challenging. Even little things like being invited on a play date could feel risky.
Because cystic fibrosis patients often take antibiotics, resistance and toxicity are chronic fears. Finding ways to make the antibiotics more effective, even reducing dosage amounts, could prevent side effects.
Our research has shown that combining antibiotics with simple, low-frequency ultrasound can greatly improve their effectiveness.
When we began collaborating with Trinity College, we were able to test just how effective this approach is.
This collaboration is one of the most exciting advances in CF treatment, and it can help so many people in Ireland and also around the world. By combining Notre Dame's engineering techniques and our expertise in microbiology here at Trinity College Dublin, we discovered things we would never have by working alone.
It's amazing to see the scientific progress already made during Eva's life. I have so much hope when I see work like this being done.
The University of Notre Dame asks, what would you fight for?
Fighting for those with cystic fibrosis.
We are the Fighting Irish.
This first half recap brought to you by Gutco. I'm on a mission now. No, you can't stop me now. I keep it coming now. No, you can't stop me now. I'm on a mission now. I'm on a mission.
It's easy to Geico.
Take a look at our college football bulletin. 28-0 Notre Dame lead at the half. It's their largest halftime lead since 2009, when they led 28-0 over Nevada. And the stats speak for themselves. The ground game just menacing for the Irish in that first half. New offensive coordinator Jared Parker doing a great job of mixing in the run with a pass. Audrey Estime got it started with the touchdown. And then Sam Hartman in his first game in an Irish uniform, unblended, 14 of 18, 196 yards, the 2 touchdowns on the final 2 Notre Dame offensive possessions. He will be able to get the football to start the second half after they won the toss, elected to defer to begin the game. And we'll see if the offense can get going. It's not that the offense hasn't been solid. 4 yards per carry on the ground so far. And we'll see if they can find any bit of crack in the Notre Dame defense as we go down to Zora Stevenson.
Navy head coach Brian Newberry said in order to replicate that comeback attempt from the season ago, they're going to have to take some chances and really get Sam Hartman, Notre Dame's quarterback, off balance. I was talking to Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman. He said he's seen confidence from Sam Hartman, and he really likes his ability to get the offense in positions to execute. On the defensive side, Marcus Freeman says he's seen some things from Navy that they've never seen before, but they knew coming in that they would have to adjust from the sideline.
All right, Zora. Javon Bouton in there at right guard, in for the injured Joshua Pena. Lavatai stays in at quarterback. And look, Navy has the belief, given what they did in the second half last year, trailed 35-13 in this game at halftime. The last pitch goes to Brandon Chapman, but he is tripped up after a short gain of 2. You've got to imagine that Marcus Freeman, who has talked so much about all the lessons he learned from year 1 and year 2, is trying to rely heavily on those at half.
Yeah, no doubt. There are a lot of guys in that locker room at halftime who were on the field against Navy last year when they were up 35-13 at halftime, and then Navy came back and almost won the ball game. So those lessons are vivid for coaches and players alike. And without dwelling on that, wouldn't be surprised if Marcus Freeman reminded his ball club of that. He talks about one play, one life. They're going to focus on one play at a time for these next 30 minutes. Hopefully win this ball game if you're an Irish fan.
Second half at 7. Lavatai, dangerous pitch. Testa loses it. Notre Dame was right there. Did they pop on it? They believe they have it, and they do.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, that's the risk of a...
No, they don't. Navy has it.
Maybe.
So J.D. Bertrand came in there. He ends up with the football, but they're going to say Navy was on the initial recovery to keep the football themselves.
Take a look at it one more time. Ball security always an issue when you run this triple option offense. The pitch is high. The ball clearly out. Looks like Lavatai might have it. Hard to tell.
Bertrand was right there on the spot. He missed the game against Navy last year. You see, he ripped that ball away.
It's hard for officials to say that Navy possessed that ball when Bertrand comes out of it, but they get a break here, get this ball snapped, and you keep rolling.
They're down at 9. They're just going to hand it off. Lafado around the edge. Tripped up from behind. Who else but J.D. Bertrand? Came in with 190 career tackles, led the team in back-to-back years, and he sets up 4th down.
J.D. Bertrand's a tackling machine. He's in the middle of your screen. You saw him involved in the fumble on the previous play. He takes a really good angle on Fofana and just chases him down. Sideline to sideline, this guy will make tackles. 53 to 3rd yard wide. That's how wide this football field. This guy is everywhere. He's a leader on defense. Really productive player. We're lucky to have him.
Much better start to the second half for Notre Dame. After the 4 touchdowns in the first half, Reed will get away on the 3 and out. Tyree's going to let it bounce and sail out of bounds. Takes a Notre Dame bounce to the 37. 4 drives in the first half, 4 touchdowns for Notre Dame. They scored on their first 5 drives last year against Navy. We know that the beer is flowing here, and Notre Dame football always on in Dublin.
I'm a bear.
I'm coming out of hibernation after the best nap of my life. And Papa is hungry. And while you're hitting the trail, I'm hitting your cooler. Oh, hitter! I've got hot dogs on. And your coverage car insurance might not pay for all of this. So get all state and be better protected from mayhem. Like me. Roar!
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 is so good, the crew is giving every combination code names.
I got that sauce biscuit and some Tay-Tay.
Eggman and Saucy Boy. 2 hot coffees.
No matter what you call it, Wendy's breakfast is that breakfast. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Got this. Gobble gobble. I've seen bigger legs on a turkey. Rude. Who are you? I'm an investor in a fund that helps advance innovative sports tech, like this smart fitness mirror. I'm also Mr. Leg Day 1989.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
I go through a lot of pains.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
This week, the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin welcomed Notre Dame fans with a special appearance, not just from the Notre Dame fan base, but how about an Irish legend? That's right, Joe Montana.
Hey.
Enjoying some beers, enjoying some whoa!
How about
that?
Kidding me?
That's insane. Tremendous stuff. Well, Joe Montana attended to the Guinness storefront, and he's here today as well. And right now, standing by with Zora Stevenson.
Joe, what's kept you busy here in Ireland besides Guinness and beer?
Well, Guinness has been such a great host for us. We brought our whole family over here. We've had a great time. The people have been wonderful. The boys and my son-in-law have all been scouting all the pubs. And so we just had a great time. We had our youngest grandson baptized while we were here. Been to the Guinness Storehouse, and we just been having a great time. So, you can't beat this when they're Irish and winning.
You mentioned your entire family is here. This entire stadium is filled. Why do you think so many people made an effort to be at this game?
Well, there's a special love-hate for Notre Dame. You either love Notre Dame or you hate Notre Dame. And obviously all the people in here came a long way to see this game, and actually to come to a great country that has a roots and history just like Notre Dame does. And so I think they feel the bond, and what a great place to come to the stadium. And hey, the weather held off, and we're doing great.
The band actually came to this game.
Sam Hartman leading the charge. I mean, he's been all that he's cracked up to be. What have you noticed from him?
Yeah, I think when UCF played,
in the beginning, they kind of
the band went.
Game going, and then all of a sudden they turned it loose. And we were sitting up there going, okay, at some point they're going to let it go. And it's been great so far. It's been fun to watch. He's got a lot of experience, scored a lot of touchdowns, and I think it's great for Notre Dame and brings something different to the table for them, and kind of gives them a little juice on the offense.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.
How awesome is that, having Pro Football Hall of Famer, quarterback legend Joe Montana, Joe Cool, and that's a perfect description. If you hadn't had a chance to check out Cool Under Pressure, the documentary on Peacock, highly recommend. But the things that man can do on a football field, just magical. And now he gets to watch as the next generation with Sam Hartman, the transfer from Wake Forest, as he begins his Notre Dame journey this year. There's a man down on the field after 3 rushes to start this drive for 28 yards. Estime chewing up yard by yard. It's Jordan Sanders, the starting linebacker, who's down for Navy. Jason, you had a chance to see Joe as he walked in today. There's an aura that surrounds him. I don't know how to describe it other than that. There's just something different about how he walks around, and the people as they look and see, wait a second, that's the guy, that's the legend.
Yeah, talk about a pro football legend. Nobody did it better than Joe Montana, and then certainly a Notre Dame legend. So when he walks around, he has a presence about him like none other. And talk about poise and composure under pressure. He was all of that. Always played his best in the big moments. It's so much fun to have him on a telecast and have him here in Dublin watching his Notre Dame Fighting Irish get after it against Navy. Special guy, legendary guy. If you're a football fan, you love Joe Montana.
Now Sam Hartman trying to follow in his footsteps and become a Notre Dame legend himself. Touchdowns on each of the first 4 drives. Already deep in Navy territory here on possession number 5. Hartman on play action. Wide open is Thomas again. Thomas makes one man miss and scampers out of bounds for a first down. Hartman has just passed Georgia legend Aaron Murray for 17th most passing yards in NCAA history. Tremendous.
Sam Hartman and Jaden Thomas taking advantage of his off coverage, just throwing a quick out, just throwing and catching and making it easy, keeping the game simple, running the football, throwing to the off coverage, driving the ball down the field. Pretty impressive.
Ron Payne down to the 20. And that's the other part about this game plan that we've seen out of Notre Dame. They've winded so much clock. Again, that new rule, the clock doesn't stop on first downs anymore until the very, very end of the second and fourth quarters. So it just keeps rolling. They keep draining it down and take all the possession for themselves.
When you can run the football like Notre Dame does and complete a high percentage of your passes, you're going to keep these drives alive. They got a good formula right now.
Hartman feeling the pressure. Evades. Now to get right. Now he's going to throw it.
Oh, jeez.
Second of the day for Jaden Greyhounds.
Wow. This is Sam Hartman at his best, moving in the pocket. A free rusher right down the middle. He moves, he keeps his eyes up. He doesn't take the short guy, Estime. Continues to keep his eyes down the field, finds Greathouse, his new favorite target. Just the poise and composure that he has, the ability to keep his eyes up, vision down the field. Played a lot of football showing up here today.
And there's the difference from last year to this year. Navy had 5 sacks in the match last year in that second half. It was a big part of that comeback bid where they scored 19 unanswered. This year, they've got a guy to extend the play, evade the rush, find the wide-open freshman. Greathouse with a 2-touchdown day. Hartman with his 3rd.
To help Jersey Mike's tell everyone all about Shore Points, we hired magician Justin Willman to spread the word.
Adding chips and drinks to your order just got you closer to free sub. Oh, thanks. This one's mine.
Customer reactions have been mixed.
Don't forget this.
Oh, good call. Thanks. Oh. Maybe we should have just bought a billboard.
Download the My Mike's app and magically earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, sip, and chip you purchase. You got it?
Here.
Imagine a world with no drama, where the guarantee of high-quality promotional items delivered on time filled with 4imprint.com. 4imprint, 430. You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Intuitive sit to start and the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW.
This is AG1, foundational nutrition to support whole body, brain, and gut health. Vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, adaptogens, functional mushrooms, all that and this. Start at drinkag1.com.
After making her triumphant return to competition, Simone Biles goes for an 8th national all-around title against the rest of America's best. The Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships on NBC and Peacock.
to you by Allstate. You're in good hands. And by Jersey Mike Subs. Be a sub above. Well, on September 8th, the Rugby World Cup will begin. And you see that Ireland Rugby Union, they play over here at Aviva Stadium. Coverage of the Rugby World Cup will begin on Peacock and CNBC. Every single match, more than 100 hours of the 2023 Rugby World Cup will be streamed live on Peacock. That's actually been one of the most fun things we've had to do this week, or not had to, but got to do, is learn more about the Irish culture and sport, Gaelic football and hurling, and of course rugby being amongst the top and most profound popularities of all the sports here in Ireland. And got a chance to see a little bit of that.
I texted her. She said, "Well, what?" She said, "I can buy the next size up, which is 105 inches. Then we will have to raise the bar, or the hang. I don't know." She said, "What does Brooke think of like the light coming in and out?" So I'm gonna hang them up so we can. Sulfur.
During the return, a little block in the back, the sitting team, number 11. After this is the goal. First down, baby.
So to back it up a little bit, as Evan Gibbons is going to be called for the illegal. Brian Newberry is here for him. Look, he's been here for the 4 years of the defensive coordinator. Quite honestly, he's established that defensive culture, that aggressive mindset that he's looking to do on that side of the football.
Well, that's good.
The question now becomes, tough debut so far. Still time here to try to build some momentum now moving into week 2 and beyond, which would be a week 2 matchup against Wagner back at home for maybe Indianapolis. But it feels like this is a process, and they're talking about not just Brian Newberry, but on his offensive coordinator as well. They're going to call him dead. So Obama is put backward after he gets forward progress to the 8-yard line. But Brian Newberry, you can feel that the team was trying to respect and really the organized nature of the practices.
No, we got 2 sets.
Along with that extra edge. It might take some time, but eventually it feels like
They're not long enough. They're not.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And Brian Newberry knows that this is a challenge. Notre Dame is better than Navy. They have better players across the board. So you have to be realistic. Coming into a ball game like this, Navy has to play a certain way to be able to compete with Notre Dame. So Newberry understands that coming in. Good look at Notre Dame coming downhill.
You know what it is? The bar is too big.
Defenders around that football have been impressed with their perimeter. But Newberry has to be realistic with his expectations of this team at this point. This is a tough opener for them.
Yeah, it's too hard. It's too big.
Look for a game like this is how you play. Does your team play the way you want them to play for 60 minutes? That's something you build on.
Lavatine can't escape. And quickly in the backfield, Joshua
Seems the same as the other one for like light blockage.
First of the day for the Irish.
Again, this is not something Navy wants to do. Okay, this is a design drop back and sprint out for Navy. This is not something they do a lot of. Rubio's a tough matchup inside. Lavatine had no chance.
Navy still without a yard in the passing game. They're going to have to pump this one all the way deep at the very tip of the red zone. Riley Reed's going to have to try to get it away cleanly. And he does. Notre Dame was so great blocking kicks last year. But this is returning one short for Tyree. Makes the first man mix. Looking for his blocker. Slips down just shy of the 35. And this drive, excellent field position for Sam Hartman and company, will start at the 36-yard line of the midshipmen. Midway through this third quarter, Notre Dame 5 up, 5 down, looking for more.
Shopping for tires used to really grind my gears. So many tires, and the thought of choosing the right one made me, precisely. That's before I went to TireRack.com. I got the best deal hands down. My tires ship fast and free, arrive the next day like clockwork. Tire Rack even gave me 2 years of free road hazard protection. Precisely.
TireRack.com, proud partner of Notre Dame Athletics.
I forgot the sausage. Oh my god.
From all over the world,
I mean,
people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our
if you get a new
expertise
bar,
and our compassionate care. As the world's best heart care and leaders in the
I just don't see why we would have all 4 sets up unless you have the 2 on the outside, which are kind of like bunched up all the time, more like decoration, and then the 2 in the middle are the ones you open and close,
It's on a great block, Tree Line Street.
The neighbors are
right?
And we're back at the Sullivan House.
Or, well, you can't double. I mean, I could double them,
Bit of an eyesore.
but that doesn't do anything with the length.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's gonna come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home.
I think they're good for the light. What do you think?
Ton.
Can you just, you're gonna move it up anyways, can you just
You know,
shoot
I
the
wouldn't
bar?
have had these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made
Oh.
easy, go to geico.com.
Stupid. Yes.
Because it's not that, it's, 2 is enough to cover up the door.
The glass, yeah.
What'd you ask me? I don't think I answered your question.
We have 2 sets of curtains. We weren't going to double them up. No, I don't know why we have 2 sets. And I don't want to have like decorative ones on the ends bunched up like permanently. I mean, that's why maybe that's why she bought 2 sets.
Big Ten Saturday night, Big Ten football coming to NBC and Peacock to kick it
They'll
off.
always
West
be
Virginia
bunched up
State.
more. I mean,
It's the premiere of Big Ten
you put
Saturday
up all
night. Next
4,
Saturday, 7 p.m.
it's
Eastern.
less
And
seater
Notre Dame
because they're bunched up.
Reporting once again. Estime on that first down carry.
When you say put up all 4, you mean like if I laid one on top
For
of
the
them?
Irish today, it's been mainly
Because
long
they'll be
drives that they've
rippable.
sustained. and
Well, here's no, that's what I'm saying. Okay,
Yeah, no doubt.
I guess like your visual.
Game started. They came
Here's
out
what I'm
with
saying.
Notre Dame offense.
By putting up all of them. Yeah,
Navy, 2 sets in front.
this would always be like this.
They started with Estime on that first drive. They've been wearing them down.
That would always be like that. And then the other 2 we open and close.
This game is about this Notre Dame.
Yeah.
The Irish offensive line controlling
Why wouldn't it?
the scrimmage in the run game, and everything else.
We don't touch.
Pull it out halfway.
Huh?
Pull it out halfway.
Oh, pull it out.
25 down to the 23.
So it'll look like that. And the other one would look like that. So it doesn't really do much, it's not much different from the light.
3.5 yards per carry tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about the light. I'm just talking about.
7.3 yards per rush, 2 touchdowns. Those were the first 2 scores.
It'll be rippable is what I'm saying.
Yes. Want me to just put all 4 up?
Yeah, this combination of Jared
But
Parker,
here's my question.
offensive line coach, has been pretty impressive.
Do I lay one on top of the other? No. Just put 4 of them up.
Combination of the run and the play.
I think 2 should be sewed to each other.
Worked awfully well for the Irish.
Hartman taking his time, duck it down. Oh, tough catch.
I think that's the only way I would like, if all 4 were up, I see what you mean.
Vacuum it in.
I've got that special adhesive tape.
More than just the power back here. There's a Hartman at the end of the down, just finding his check down. It's off of Estime's body. And that's a catch. Wants it out of this guy. That's 230 pounds doing that right there. Andre Estime showing his athleticism.
Back that he as he went to the ground. 2nd and 6.
If we put them together, that's what we'd have. We would have a.
Hartman, double Payne.
Why don't you just ask her why she bought 4?
Kyle Jacob came in a blink. Loses yardage, sets up 3rd and long.
They just try to go screen away from the 3 receiver side. Jacob stuffs it out. Get out of Paramus, New Jersey, coming up and making the play. You'll see these Navy linebackers, they're undersized. but they're quick and explosive. Good example there.
This is what Brian Newberry yearns for. Third and long situations where he can get aggressive and get creative. Keep the offense on their heels and really get right after it. Notre Dame's been perfect on third down so far. Play clock winding down. Did they get the timeout? They did. So Notre Dame will take their first timeout of this second half with 4:18 to play in the third quarter. And just outside the red zone from the 24. Time now for a look from above. Brought to you by Walmart Plus.
It's been impressive. It's about this offensive line. This is the first play of the game. They pull the guard, they pull the tight end, they pull the receiver, and they hand it to Estime. Double teams at the point of attack. Remove the defensive line off the ball, they hand it to Estime. Now it's Jadarian Price's turn. Knocking this Navy front backwards on a consistent basis. They set the tone on the first drive. They controlled the line of scrimmage the whole ball game. Harry Hiestand was the offensive line coach at Notre Dame here this past year. He's an offensive line coaching legend. He coached a lot of these guys young in their career, and now to have a guy like Joe Rudolph come be their coach, it's a great environment if you're a young offensive lineman. They're showing you how to do it here. They've been impressive.
Let's see if Navy brings that blitz here on third and long. 7 in a row now for Hartman through the air. Hartman looking to incomplete. Rayon Lane got a read on it as the intended target, Chris Tyree, was standstill. And now 4th and 11 and potentially a long field goal of about 41 yards.
Tyree settles in the zone, and Rayon Lane coming out of the secondary drives in the ball. Hartman doesn't see him. This is real close to a pick six there. Sam Hartman wants that one back.
Just outside of 40 yards for USF transfer Spencer Schrader, who's been perfect on 5 extra points. And now this field goal is going to curve out. Another one wide right. So 2 field goal attempts, one on either side, and both of them will be pushed out. 4:09 to play, third quarter, Notre Dame, first possession, they come up empty-handed.
We could bring the bar down where the curtains more fill in the door, meaning they probably will fit to the ground.
Celebrating?
I don't know why we put it the way. Well, I guess we put it the way we put it because of the curtains we had.
Or why? 24 trusted brand to choose from.
Cover up the whole door.
Get the lowest
Well, no, we would if we bring it down a few inches. It would be right at the top of the door. Is what I'm saying.
You can get the same exact coverage as
The bigger curtains,
but
and then we have to raise it.
Well, I'm not 100%.
If she's saying the next size is 10,
Have you
no, 15 inches bigger.
I get it. Not everyone wants to save.
I don't understand.
Renters and homeowners can bundle and save.
What do you mean?
What? Bora boring.
No, it's gotta go. Well,
12 inches?
She's all yours.
yeah, a lot.
Want some tacos?
I'm not really.
The curtains the way they hang right now are about 5 inches short, 5 inches from the ground.
Actually, I'm in.
4 to 5 inches from the ground. They're 90 inches. She says the next curtains are 105 inches.
Summer, Billy. I love you.
So that's a big
You
jump.
love the flavor of this thin, crispy crust.
Can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza. No matter where you're headed, with the right view, the right co-captains, and stunning American design and craftsmanship, you might not care if you ever get back.
You see a quarterback, John Rice was late. Science with Neil?
Name, image, likeness.
Neil with icy hot.
Okay.
Oh, quite the partnership there.
Fly with Aer Lingus from 16 North American cities and touchdown in Ireland, the UK, and Europe.
Air Lingus.
96 inch.
Welcome.
95 inch. Maybe it just means these. I'm sorry. To me, it sounds like she's saying, well, the next size up is 105 inches of this brand, I guess. If I go on Amazon, I got 95 inches. I really don't. One, I don't want to move it up because then I'm going to have to patch and paint holes. But two, I think a bar like way up would look weird.
Especially as a long-time linebackers coach.
Maybe not. I don't know.
That's Morris Leofow.
Because it would have to go up like another 5 inches.
Right there, J.D. Bertrand, the captain on this defensive side.
He's sleeping, buddy.
Team in tackles the last 2 years, but everybody talks about
He's sleeping.
his desire to get better.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Note-taking ability, copious notes.
What? But no, he's in here, babe. He's sleeping.
It's incomplete. Amin Hassan for the second time today.
What Notre Dame want?
How do you play hard?
Gets to
Yeah, my little phone to open.
No, 0 passing yards in this game so far. So the play action is going to come alive for you. He has a sign down the field.
Why didn't you catch that?
The Levitai gets hit from Patello on the right-hand side, and he can't get the ball out there. A big-time missed opportunity.
That was their best shot at a big play.
It's now 2 of 8 on third down. Going to convert for the third time.
Nope.
They swing it to the outside. Chapman on the extra effort is going to be a yard short. And who's in there?
The higher the curtain rod, the taller the window will
No, we've
appear.
been talking about
So
these
fix your
linebackers. They have
curtain
shown
rod
up.
closer to the
They're
ceiling
really sprint
than
from
the top
sideline
of
to
your
sideline,
window
then
if you
deliver a
can.
blow once they
One
get
rule
there.
of thumb is
That's
that
been
you should
impressive.
that
Leaves out
should
forcing
sit 4 to
fumbles.
6 inches above
Just
the
create
window frame.
havoc out there time and time again. And here we go.
Well, that's where it would be.
Going for a 4th and 1.
That's not where it is right now.
That is per crate and barrel.
To get the first down. So Bertrand, it's the note-taking ability, it's the attention to detail, it's the desire to get better. And one of the things he did, he's been looking at some of the comparisons people have made to Sean Lee being one of the big ones. Lou Kuechly is someone he just massively respects. He went out of his way
Here's
to
another thing, no matter how high the ceiling, the minimum distance from the top of the window casing to the curtain rod is 2 inches. That's the minimum.
pages and pages, and is taking every bit of knowledge, soaking it up, and trying to be the best version of a sponge that he can be. Both of them.
I don't think we're there. Maybe.
Very fortunate to coach with Sean Lee for a long time, and he reminds me a lot of Sean Lee. Has to go out there
Making
one more
curves
time.
taller and wider than your window make the women's
Go down after a game
make
of
the
one.
room and windows feel larger. They may also need to hang curtains. You may also need to hang curtains over windows.
High school years here in Ireland, he won a high school rugby championship on this exact field 42 years ago. Jenny says this game has been a family reunion for the Bertrands, loved ones from both Ireland and America. Now that we're reasons to all be in the same place, and of course, Dad is here today too.
That was awesome stuff. You see that story. A lot of times it overthrows his intended target.
We have cathedrals
Jabari Williams, who looked like he had a step, and a lot of time once again ends up on the ground. But
So it says leave approximately 4 to 6 inches above the wind trim for cathedral ceiling.
But to be back on this exact field,
And no matter how high the ceiling is, the minimum is 2.
championship and feeling the highest feel and excitement of sport, that's just got to be so.
Those aren't even hanging right, hung right.
Bertrand kids were awfully proud of her dad.
Probably hung it for the
The
side
curtain, I think we did. I know we did.
His preparation, attention to detail.
Oh no.
Generally, drapes will be open during the day, so ensure the curtain rod extends at least 4 inches on each side.
Well, that would happen.
Yeah, so we should not shorten it.
You're right.
Softball Mensa finally gets
Just move it up.
And another look at the snap.
Just a miscommunication there. A lot of times going up to the line of scrimmage,
Here's
he's going to
another one.
change the
Extend
play.
the rod up to 10 inches above the window frame to create an illusion of a wider window.
Good job saving the day. This is one of those 4th and longs you got to punt. No chance here, Noah.
The ideal curtain length should be long enough to kiss the floor.
Last year, only 3 points there in that third quarter of the game last year. They scored 16 points in the fourth quarter. And an onside kick recovered by Notre Dame.
Consider Dreams
eventually
that
sealed it.
Puddle, a couple of inches on the floor
right
for a
at the
traditional
40-yard line by
formal
Chris
look.
Tyree, and that's where Sam Hartman went back out onto the field.
Get dirty.
Tomorrow on NBC and Peacock, Alex Below chases down another championship when IndyCar
Kirk
has
Curtis, here we go, another one. Maybe why she got more.
Tomorrow,
Kirk
3:30
Curtis
Eastern on
look full.
NBC
The
and
panel
Peacock.
should have a combined width of at least double the wind
The
movement.
question now becomes how long will Sam Hartman stay out there as the
I'm
quarterback
telling
for
you.
Notre Dame? One thing that
It would work for
was
me if
another
they were
question
so
mark
two
coming into the
or so
season.
together.
Matt
Otherwise,
Hartman,
I see what
last
you're
year,
saying. We're going to have a messy
the
look.
two quarterbacks kind of toddling in and out. You had Buckner start the year, Pine come in when he got hurt, and keep that starting job for the rest of the season as Price just weaves his way through for 7. But if for whatever reason Pine went down last year, there was no experience behind him. And the question was, do you get another transfer after both those guys leave? And Buckner goes to Alabama, Pine goes to Arizona State.
Oh, yeah.
Just ride with Sam Hartman. They got Steve Angeli back. He's the backup.
I gotta go out at some point and get gas for the mower.
He's been awfully impressive.
The gas
in every
tank
way.
can is empty.
Complete command of this Notre Dame offense.
Should I
His leadership
run
is
into
obvious.
Dixie and get like apple bananas?
Tremendous start to the season for Notre Dame. They're 1 quarter away from starting at 1-0. The number 13 team in the country have got contributions from all over the field, but it all starts with number 10, their captain and starting quarterback leading them.
20 minutes.
35 there.
She is a ninja prodigy.
I'm ready to become the youngest woman to hit a buzzer in Vegas.
It's 3 in the making. Oh man, I can't take this. She might have a shot.
So she said, yeah,
A 2-hour Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC.
we like the
Hey,
color.
What you doing?
Oh, just paying for my team's app again to see who's coming to play. It never gets old.
Sure it does. Here, it's the Sports Engine app. Teams can RSVP, chat, and be scheduled for free. That means...
No more bills.
Should have, she asked me.
Oh, that's a home run right there.
She hasn't answered my question, but her other one said,
Coach, I don't know
I
if
can
you know,
order
but
X
the
size
weight
up
is
105
free
inches
too.
tall. Will arrive Monday. I can give them to you Wednesday. The important thing is, does Brooke like the color and the light filtering?
It's where the heart, the hits,
I do like the
and the
color.
feet
I
are.
like that it,
One
you
home
know,
does
sort of like should it. I like that it's the same
From
color.
Nashville to the streets of Chicago, through the playoffs, to the desert in Phoenix. It's go big or go. Here now, NASCAR, the second half on NBC and USA. Take it home.
You okay? I have kids on 3 teams.
Hey, Sylvia, the line.
Schedules on 3 apps. Fingers. See that? Here, it's the Sports Engine app. You can view team schedules all on a one calendar. No more swiping. Plus, it's completely free. Managing your sports life just got easy.
Should have told her, yes, we like the color. Yes, a bunch. Next size up. Next size up.
Premier League is built on
Fine.
the hope of discovering a new star. The hope of rewriting history. And the hope of continuing a dynasty. This is the Premier League on NBC, USA and Peacock.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Dublin. Start of the college football season. It is the 154th season of college football, and Notre Dame hoping it's a special one. Last time they started in Dublin, they went all the way to the national championship in 2012. Sam Hartman under center could be the missing piece that the Irish were looking for. They handed off here on 2nd and 3, but Love has stood up just shy of that first down marker at midfield. It'll be 3rd and short. Hartman's had
I know it's a temporary thing, but whatever paint they used for the center, it's almost gone. Game's not even over.
Short yard situation, Notre Dame jumps on the ball. Get the ball snapped before Davies ready.
Love is going to get the first down on this carry. So into Navy territory, down to the 45, and keep things rolling. What do you think on Hartman so far today, his debut as an Irish quarterback?
He can't be more impressive than he's been in this first ball game. He's had a lot of help. Offensive line control, the line of scrimmage, the ability to run the football, but he's in complete command.
Get some
He's very
potatoes.
comfortable in this offense. His decision making has been excellent. He's thrown under duress. He's moved in the pocket and made a lot of big throws down the field.
Next week's like every week.
His calm and composure is pervasive about this offense and throughout this team.
It's time to give to Price. He's got to lose.
You want to switch to
back to the 40
biscuits, or you like the croissant?
I like the cookies.
This has been impressive. Throwing the ball down the field under pressure to find
Do they
great house
need,
man-to-man coverage.
Kool-Aid?
They're playing zone. He works the double post to Jaden Thomas. And this is his best play of the day. Avoids the rusher, keeps his eyes up, and one more time finds Great House. And you see that veteran experience. He's played a lot of snaps. His pocket presence is elite. His ability to keep his vision down the field has been awfully good. He's had a great night.
Handoff, this goes back to the freshman Long, slips a tackle, Long still on his feet, finally dumped down at the 25.
You know, the other big story in this game for me is it might be a five-headed monster running back for Notre Dame this year. You think about
Apples,
Escambay,
bananas, yogurt, ham.
and now you throw Jeremiah Love out there. He's been impressed with the opportunities he's gotten. He's quick, he's fast, he's athletic, but showing a little power there as well. So love how Jared Parker's mixing all the different backs and giving them their opportunities, and each of these guys is showing up.
Price back on the ball. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. 4 different guys with at least 25 yards on the ground for Notre Dame. Just fantastic stuff led by that offensive line. And Sam Hartman, you know, we talked to him last year, if you remember, he missed that first week for Wake Forest, and people weren't sure exactly what it was, what he was recovering from, what the exact diagnosis looked like. He told us he was born with a genetic defect in his thyroid. He's got a scar on his throat, which he joked saying, I wish it was from some cool bar fight or something. Just here and say. But it caused an abscess to grow in his left clavicle, which created shoulder scar tissue and damage. And eventually, over years, there was a blood clot in one of his ribs. So they had to go in last year. Hartman gets it right to
I did the 2 spots that were torn. I missed a spot. Oh God, stop the bleeding. Oh. No, they want to get that.
41 is.
Blitz and more blitz.
Good.
Blitz answers.
Yeah, Notre Dame's not, I mean, Navy's not a good team.
He wants to bring pressure. Let's get the ball out. Throw the quick screen to the big guy, Colsey outside. Receivers blocking for receivers. That's when big plays happen. And Colsey does the rest. Hartman saw it. He got it out. Colsey delivered.
There was some wonder as to whether or not Deion Colsey would be the replacement for Lorenzo Styles, who led Notre Dame wide receivers last year but transferred to Ohio State. Well, that's just an excellent individual effort. As Colsey takes it into the 70.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious,
That's
shouldn't move like
whoever was playing that music knows what they were doing. That song that they were playing, that rock song, by a group called Thin Lizzy, which was an Irish rock group.
Young 3-row Mazda CX-90.
That's from the truck, that's not the stadium.
Cashback is
He
better,
knows what he's doing.
but double cashback is even better. Discover matches
Look
all
at
the
my hand.
cashback you earned at the end of your first year, which is cashback at its best.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear. Clutch moments for falling hydration.
I could see that not going around. I could see the construction that they gave out.
Yeah, you'll make me that. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't
Did you
matter.
hear that?
No. And electrolytes are all the same. And just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in. Get yourself a Gatorade.
Could be the difference
But he's
between
saying it's the
dominating
defense.
and disappearing.
Then there was
Gatorade.
the
You hydrate, you replenish,
hard
you
hat.
fuel.
Hard effort,
Football
hard
says
work.
this, man. And I think you having your big day during the big game is the
Most
worst.
improved, I guess,
Are you
got a
kidding me?
wrestling belt.
Physically,
Yeah,
I'm right
that's
here.
what I
Mentally,
can't
I'm
see.
here. Yeah, I do.
The
cross
TV.
it up.
You getting your wrestling, like, let's say you get it
My eyes
you have
have
3
losing
wrestling
the
belts for the season? But I didn't see it, so I don't know if it was a real WWE wrestling belt.
Well, it's cool.
If you didn't buy me a
Kind of like the ones they have.
Those are not cheap.
Those are $20-$30.
Get all state and be better protected from mayhem.
But they didn't say, hey, all the winners, we can bring it back.
Right.
They didn't say, like, hey, this is like, defense gets to wear the big
Yeah, like the chain. Yeah.
Here, I attend a top-ranked school and taught by the best. Here, I am part of something bigger than myself.
Four touchdowns through the air for the grad transfer Sam Hartman, tied for the most in a Notre Dame debut with Jack Cohn. Only 5 incompletions, over 250 yards. And to just finish up what we were talking about
Finish
before.
the rip story.
I mean,
No,
you're
come on.
interested, weren't you?
It's done. Open the edge of my seat.
So he had a blood clot in his rib, and they said they had to take a piece of the top of his rib, near his clavicle, out so that his blood flow could resume. He said he just felt this weird tightness in his left side. So they went in, they literally sawed off a part of his rib. And he ended up keeping it. Now, the recovery time was several weeks, and he said, I'm going to try to beat it, and eventually made his way back week 2 last year. But his mom decided, I'm going to take that piece of the rib, I'm going to clean off everything that's on there, all the dirt, all the blood, everything else, and make it into a necklace so that Sam can have it forever as a reminder of what he's gone through in the past and what he can go through now moving forward. I mean, look how awesome that is.
Yeah, he told us he was going to wear it. If it goes well, he might keep wearing it. And if he didn't, he's going to put it in the jewelry box back at the house. So I think he's going to keep wearing it.
Well, the other thing that made me laugh that he said, when we brought it up, our producer Stephen Goldberg brought it up, and that was the first thing that he said was, oh, I forgot, I got to go get it. Hey, my laundry, I got to go get my laundry too.
That's exactly right.
Susan, Stephen Greenberg, I don't know why I'm in a completely different world. Well, we are here in Dublin, but the other thing that I feel like we need to make sure we get to here, Brian Newberry, we talked about him as the head coach for this Navy team, and as they try to establish themselves offensively, as they trail 42-0, it's a culture thing that we talked about, the aggression that he wants to play with, making things difficult on opponents and just trying to overcome some of those discrepancies in talent and size. But one thing that stood out when we met with defensive coordinator for Navy, PJ Volker, he told us this great story about when he got hired at Kennesaw State along with Newberry. It was this awesome meetup for the first time. Newberry invited he and Volker's wife over for dinner. He ends up cooking at a steak, picking out the rosemary by himself with his own car and sprinkling it. Volker said it was the best steak he's ever had. Then he goes around and makes guacamole. He said it was the greatest guacamole he's ever had. Then he made him a latte. He said it was like nothing I've ever tasted. And then I go inside, he's looking at all these photos, and he says, wow, where'd you get these? He goes, what do you mean? I took them myself. And his wife, Jim Volkers, when I left, turned to him and said, I've never met a football coach with that many interests outside of football in my life. It just goes to speak to the type of person he is and a lot of the flavor that he's bringing to this Navy program.
Yeah, Newberry, he's a renaissance man. Most football coaches can't do that. but the challenge, and we touched on it earlier, is the playing field isn't level when Navy plays Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a more talented football team, so Navy has to play a certain style of game. And when Notre Dame goes down the field, the first drive of the game and scores, the second drive of the game scores, all of a sudden, Navy can't play the game they want to play. They're not built to be able to throw the ball and come back. So if you don't control the identity of the football game when you play against a better team, it's going to be tough sledding. So he understands that. And they're going to go back to work. There's a lot of football for this Navy team to be played. And there's no doubt they're building on the culture that's existed here with Navy for a long time. But there's also some changes that Brian Newberry and his staff are making. And they're excited to see those come alive for them on the field as the season goes forward. But how you play matters, and how you play when the score's tied, and when you're down 42, says a lot about who you are and what your culture is. And he's going to evaluate each guy in every play, and there's no doubt they're going to play all out with the kind of effort you expect from an Navy football player.
So 6 days, 7 days.
Third down and 2.
People are going to hurt him back. That's what he was
This one
mentioning.
goes to Tesco for a
Came
first
back
down.
after
You mentioned the mental toughness, and that's something they pride themselves in, something that everybody who attends the school, Brian Newberry said to us, we have to be extra careful about what we ask of these kids because we know they're not sleeping as much as other college football players around the country with all their other duties, all their classwork, all the extra service that they have to do, and eventually, of course, to serve this country. And what a great job all these young men eventually do. But that's the one thing that they pride themselves on above all else is the mental toughness, and no matter what the situation
what the heck?
in front of them, they're going to find their way out of it. Goes back to that. Easy throw, the first completion of the day. Wabatah finds Chapman in stride for a big gain down to the 15.
Wabatah's been watching Sam Hartman move in that pocket. Free rusher right down the pipe, and he finds a way to get away from him. Again, keeps his eyes up. Finds Chapman down the field, and Chapman finishes it. Certainly the biggest play of the game for Navy.
31-yard completion. Thomas Harper eventually catches up to Chapman, but
Second.
first and 10 from the 15.
Why is this a terrible day?
It's a joke.
Pitch it back to Chapman.
Why is it a terrible day?
It's a joke.
Gets inside the 10 before being shoved
You're
out.
right, not funny.
It's a joke.
One of the best parts of our job, Noah, as you know, is getting a chance to visit with coaches and with players, and everybody is just so impressive. We have these production meetings, we go to practice, and it's so great to know these guys. I'm not so sure I've met a more impressive group than the group of young men that we met at the Naval Academy. These guys are off the charts, and they're going to go on and do some amazing things for our country going forward. And Brian Newberry and his staff, to a man, have all said this is an amazing place to coach because the young men get an opportunity to get to know and to be around every single day. It's an impressive group. They ain't going anywhere right here. I'm not too sure they come back and win this ball game, but they ain't quitting. I know that.
Jason Olnier wraps him up immediately, sets up third and short.
Great guy right in the middle of this Notre Dame defense. Olnier.
Great by Wayne
That was
Evans.
one of the issues last year. Some of the unblocked guys kept penetrating into the backfield.
Yeah, Beckett showed one. It was a painting someone did.
I think it was AI.
It was really good. This one was figures someone did.
Yeah.
With figures. That's kind of cool.
Ringside made that.
That's cool. So Roman Reigns won't have 2 belts anymore?
He still has the WWE Championship, but he has the Undisputed Universal Championship and the WWE Championship.
I'll bet you right now they go to that T formation they've shown in every one of these short yard situations.
Yeah, did someone else mention that, or you? I know when you said it that that's Bray Wyatt is like Beckett's generation and he grew up.
Yeah, I said that.
Just enough for the first down.
Wow, that's crazy.
Playoff game versus the Chargers.
There's a
Peterson broke this out for Jacksonville. You getting this T formation?
at the Cal Nevada Lodge in Lake Tahoe. The Nevada-California state line actually runs through the swimming pool.
Not enough.
I'm in California. I'm in California.
It's cool because you can tell people you swam from
California to Nevada.
or that your penis reaches all the way to California.
That was a Beckett play, a Aaron play. Beckett too when he played flag football.
Ferris Leofold all day long, chasing the football. He's got Wabatah. There's pressure in front, but Arline has no place to throw the football because Leofold does his job. Watch him right here. He does his job. He stays home. He He covers lit. A lot of time, no place to throw.
Pitch. To Chapman, but nowhere much further. As he is stopped in his tracks by Jaden Mickey. And it's third down and goal. At the 13.
And you know, one of the most impressive parts of Notre Dame's defense in this ballgame has been their perimeter tackling. They have some elite corners outside. Cam Hart, Benjamin Morrison, Jaden Mickey's a young player who's off the back. But each of these guys is still tackle. So the ball gets out on the edges. Could be 3 hours all day long.
Hit the opposite of him, right? Offensive.
Get past the opposite of him is his job. Get through him. Get to the quarterback or get a running back. That's what his job is.
And now, do they still go for it, looking for the extra points? It looks
The
like
linebackers.
the offense is going
What
to
is
stay
their
out.
job?
The tackle.
Al Golden's done a good job.
If it gets
making sure
through.
everybody
Yeah.
in that Notre Dame defense
Our
knows
front-
their part.
If like a running back gets, if a running back gets, if say Barron gets blocked and the running back gets past the line, the linebackers are the next line to tackle.
4th and goal from the 13 is tough.
Talanoa Hufanga has been out a few days with a Baker cyst, which is a fluid-filled growth behind the knee. Yeah.
This one going to be 30 yards out.
Oh man, they got to settle for a field goal attempt.
Cameron Latu was out with a meniscus injury from last night.
We'll go to Navy. First time out of the second half. Just under 4 to play. Notre Dame in complete control here in Ireland. The Irish showing off early this season.
Terrorists have taken possession of nuclear missiles.
Oh my God. Franz, no, that's Moritz. Moritz scored 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 three-pointers made for Deutschland.
Deutschland, Germany.
He's 71%, 10 for 14. Oh, okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
Expendables, definitely rated R. September 22nd.
Do you sign up back for the next season? Did you write down William's name?
So Coach Mike was right there, and Chase was signing him up. And he asked Chase if he wanted to play with Beckett again. Asked Beckett if he wanted to play with Chase. Like, oh, okay. But I don't know about with William. Did you say anything, Beckett? To Coach Mike?
No.
To help Jersey Mike's tell everyone.
William,
about
they were
short points,
weird.
We hired
Like they
magician
were there,
Justin
but they
Williams.
weren't there.
Yeah, he texted me like halfway through during bowling. Like, when are the awards? I'm like, bro, Fumble started at 11.
Have been mixed.
Don't forget
It
this.
started,
Yeah,
text
but-
me at 11:50.
Oh, so they showed up for the award?
But they didn't like go up. He didn't even go up and like accept his trophy. So it stood by the unless they were Beckett said he saw him.
Yeah.
Unless he stepped outside or
Like, he was there.
He
like,
was there.
behind the machines.
They're odd.
So they said their name and he didn't come up?
Yeah.
It brings life.
I don't know if you didn't hear him or.
Whether in the earth or in our heart.
I don't know.
Gold is the knowledge that cannot be filled in need. That's why the most valuable gold isn't the kind you keep, it's the kind you share.
Audience, you ready? The pressure is on. This has always been my dream. You were magnificent. That is what a live performance is all about. You're gonna be a superstar.
AGT Live, TV News.
Superstar.
NASCAR is on NBC and Peacock for playoff hopefuls. The last chance awaits. NASCAR Cup Series closes out the regular season in prime time on the high banks of Daytona. Tonight, 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. So Navy looking for the points. Evan Warren will attempt this from 30 yards out. Senior from Fitchburg, Maryland.
Oh my. Okay.
Had a weird hook.
Yeah, it looks like it was gonna go.
So
It's straight
Navy's
up.
on the board. There will be no shutout here in Dublin. A 15-play drive results in a 30-yard field goal from Warren to get him up.
No shit out to Dublin.
Time to put it into words. When I try, not felt absurd.
Rocco, you're so cutie patootie babooty.
Someone said, so if birds descended from dinosaurs, then we make chicken nuggets that look like dinosaurs.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much
Oh
more.
my God, look at
Join
that.
today.
Everyone in the order
He's asleep.
Skywalker. He would live to see what he became.
He's asleep.
Now streaming.
Guinness has always been about community and friendship.
Hey, I'm back.
Part of caring for the people around you is to enjoy alcohol responsibly.
Yeah.
So Guinness reminds you to drink in moderation or don't drink at all.
Morgan, you woke him up. Why'd you do
I
that?
think that all money managers are pretty much the same. But at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You sell high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Never at Fisher Investments.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden in there too.
No, we structure our fees so we do better when clients do better. That might be why most of our clients come from other money managers.
Yeah.
At Fisher Investments,
Wait, where's Daddy going? Is he picking up dinner?
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Did we order pizza? Yeah.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
What? Dad, how would you say that?
Why would you say
Nah,
that?
you
I
know.
look like I'm going on vacation. Sucks.
It's not how airports work, man. You could.
Dad.
Are we leaving? Or I don't even want to go on vacation.
I thought I knew you.
She has hairspray that is over the limit.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
You're not wearing socks. Get a
Oh, it's streaming now. It's on Peacock, really? Right here.
Dan Patrick in attendance, seeing the show, been here all week, hanging out, plenty of guests, including Jason Garrett and Will Ferrell, I believe. Same time or around the same time?
Yeah,
Hey,
we were on there together. It was
Oh,
great.
it's so
that's
cute.
pretty awesome.
We got to the bottom of his training regimen.
Yeah, for
The snowball scene in Elf.
It's probably
We've
so
learned
cute.
that for years.
What was the verdict?
Oh, he spent a lot of time, he said, with Tom House out in California, working on internal and external rotation. Delivering his own It's a repetition of movement, though.
I love it. An extension of 4 years with
No.
Peacock for Dan Patrick in the show. And here it's Steve Angeli in the game for the first time. So that means Sam.
Oh, I don't know what to.
With 4 touchdown passes. Angeli, the sophomore from Westfield.
Rocco, you're so cutie patootie.
Like many others in this game.
Hey, Rocco.
His
Hey,
chance after
Rocco.
12-0 high school record
I'm gonna keep you
in
away.
the 2021 season. To get out there and get some real action in the game. And this was something that was big for Notre Dame. They said they want to get their young quarterbacks legitimate game experience anytime they
Where'd
can.
Rocco go?
Coming from a back
Where'd Rocco go?
opportunity there.
Where'd Rocco go? Where'd Rocco go?
Opportunity out there.
Where'd Rocco go? Mommy, where'd Rocco go?
So far, he's got Estime in there. We'll pick up 5 more. Notre Dame, in all likelihood, to move to 1-0, barring anything absolutely insane. So, what's coming up?
Tennessee State.
South Bend,
That's gonna.
Texas, at NC State.
If Tennessee State scores more points than Navy does, that would be crazy.
He's got October 14th against number 6 USC. Going to close November 4th at number 9 Clemson. I'm also going to add in November 18th at home against Wake Forest for the quote-unquote revenge against Sam Hartman.
Yeah, no doubt about that. If you're a viewer and Notre Dame fan, you're circling those days. But if you're a coach or a player for Notre Dame, all Marcus Freeman talks about is win today. One player, one life. And the failures.
Rocco, you like your blankie?
From those failures are vivid in your life. And you can harken back to week 1 last year. They play Ohio State. It's a tough loss. Then they go back to Notre Dame Stadium and they lose to Marshall. So anybody who's on that football team, player and coach alike, they learn those lessons. So they ain't looking ahead. they're focused on what they need to do against any Georgia Tennessee State team.
We'll finish up the schedule conversation. We'll come back to Notre Dame up in Ireland.
He gave us a challenge, a 3-minute game break. And I guarantee you, they're the answer to it.
I take recall how much we love used to be. Oh, how can I forget you? When love is always something that everybody knows.
So that's why you just have to come see contextual and smart. Because that's all we got.
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever?
All we have is thin crust sourdough. I love you. No, you love the flavor of this thin crispy crust.
Can't help it.
Peace out, baby.
Pizza hot and ready, thin crust celebrate. The two seasons.
Pizza, pizza.
Is that for some? Is that for some? Just like,
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Oh, wait, look at this. It's like a science project. Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me. It can be so difficult for a young homeowner to turn in their parents.
Are those all different medicines?
Yes. Brown rice, white rice, or food.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my food are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and home when you bundle with us.
That'll be 1945. Oh, I'm just paying some
Second year at the helm for Marcus Freeman, and at 37 years old, he feels like he's already experienced so
The
much.
Washington fans,
Notre Dame team looks
for
well
the
underway.
Washington football fans have started a petition to bring back the original Redskin name.
Which completely changed
I commend.
the entire conversation
Do it.
surrounding the team.
Do it, Megan.
I-
Do it.
First
Do
down
it,
by
Megan. Do
Audrey
it.
Estime.
None. I didn't know any Indians who got mad. I didn't read anything.
Schedule
I don't-
before we stepped aside, and actually before that, thought we were going to go for it here on fourth down.
One person.
We'll see what Steve Angeli has in the bag. Hand off, and did he get there?
Now the Indians don't have a football team to cheer for.
UCF notification. What is it?
You talked about it, Jason, the one play.
What is it? It's just a white screen.
What?
Marcus Freeman, when we met with him, you said, look,
How do
that's
you
all
see
great,
notification?
and that's
Oh,
very
here it
true.
is.
But at the same time, you've got to have
Student
that
playing
glimmer
for
of hope of,
something.
hey, we're still competing for a national championship. I thought his answer was perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, no doubt. You're always blending that in, and that's part of the art of motivating your football team. And you know, the biggest challenge that he feels like when you're at a program like Notre Dame, there's a lot of
Here,
hype that comes
Can you come here
around
for
this program.
2
There's a lot
seconds?
of attention that comes with it. There's a lot of scrutiny that comes with it. So for he and his coaches, it's so important to keep their players focused on what they need to do each day. And he talked about, hey, on a Wednesday, you might get a text about, hey, good luck this weekend. And he's like, hey, it's all about Wednesday's practice. And that's a mantra mentality that you have to have as a head coach.
Maybe.
Every so often, you artfully sneak in there the idea of what
their
this
second
program's
string
all about
because
and where we're
they're like
going and what our
up
aspirations
42.
are. But then you bring everybody right back to the task at hand. And you know, he's a master motivator. He relates so well with his football team. And I think he's
Okay,
done a
come
really
on,
good
quarterback.
job of that.
Do
And
something.
yeah,
Don't give it to the running back. Don't do it. Don't give it to the running back.
They got tripped up by Marshall.
No, don't do it.
I'm not going down that road again.
Oh, fumble.
His team is responding.
Tyree put it on the deck. Just
He didn't give it to the running back though. The wide receiver.
It was Rico Flores.
Jet sweep.
From the West Coast, who had his first career catch. Brian Newberry, this is a lesson he can take with him as well, as he gears up for for their second game against Wagner. But this was a game in Dublin, third meeting between these two in Ireland, that was dominated start to finish by the number 13 team in the country. Notre Dame sets the tone early, and they run away with this one. 42-3.
It's over, finally!
Oh my gosh, look at that guy. Sure he's in college?
That was the quarterback. That's how I know that.
Ooh. I don't know, that guy's in college.
Marcus Freeman added to travel over here on Thursday. 15-minute sprint walk through this game.
Yes, Notre Dame quarterback.
That was not an issue in this ball game.
I got Rock 2012, the old Rock, and John Cena 2012 and WrestleMania 28.
Okay, wait, only one arena?
No, I mean from the once in a lifetime.
Oh, wait.
Even though it's quite.
Triple threat match.
No. Coach Sam Hartman's first.
You didn't get an arena from the Rock?
How did he command the offense?
Yes,
well, you didn't get what was another match?
More than the execution
Well,
of
I
the
got
plays and the receivers and
Hey, Mommy, I got, I think, your favorite Triple A. 2008 Triple H. Yes.
Yeah, you got that. Right? You got one with the greasy hair all the time?
I got the.
I like the bald Triple H, and I like the pretty hair Triple H. Triple H is all versions is good.
I got the Edge and Lita.
With the pretty blonde hair.
You got Lita?
Lita? Blonde hair. Yeah, I got Lita and Ed. Lita was the manager.
You want to know what's the importance of starting the season
Yeah,
in this way overseas?
Listen, what do we talk about? We get 12.
Do they always start their season in Ireland?
I think so.
That's pretty cool. Maybe you should go play for Notre Dame. You should go to Ireland and
Hey. Go Browns!
You really want me to go all the way there?
Go Browns! Oh. Yeah, I have no idea where Notre Dame is.
NFL Game Day, September 10th at 9 on
Where
NFL
is
Network.
Notre Dame located?
I think the hardest match so far was the Roman Reigns match. Oh yeah, I got the 2021 Roman Reigns.
Indiana.
What is the difference?
They don't differ.
Darren, it's in Indiana.
Really? Okay.
Well, the Jets have certainly been under a spotlight.
Yeah, Indiana, South Bend, Indiana.
Preseason, Arnold's cameras, they're watching every move, which has seen a
Was the
ton
Bears already playing?
from Aaron Rodgers to second year wideout.
Yeah, Robert Burns
Wilson, and
Robert
those
Burns did
highlights
that.
continued on the most recent episode of Arnold.
BJ Walker finally played good.
Hey, that's
Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, that's my quarterback. He's the reason I spiked the Jets in the first place.
I'm gonna go get more players.
That's my quarterback, baby.
I know you're gonna get, if we do another my GM, I know you're gonna try to get Edmund for away. That's awesome.
What's my idea when I play with Becca?
Yeah, those games.
That's not called my game, it's called episodes.
Okay.
And joining us now,
You
the
say so.
Right back in.
conversation between
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Mark Sanchez, and Braylon Edwards. It is the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jets wide receiver Garrett Wilson. Garrett, what's up, man? Thanks for being with us here on Total Access. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on. How are you?
So, I'm great, and I loved listening to that conversation that Aaron was having. I mean,
Oh,
he's
really?
one of the most special talents we have ever seen in this game at the quarterback position, and he's calling you special. Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, that's really awesome to see that and hear that. And,
Megan, what does this mean?
It's not like he
Matthew Wright and Neville Clark both weighed today.
Me too, and it means a lot to me. And obviously that goes both ways. We respect each other.
Are they fighters?
I've been watching him since I was a young kid.
No, I think that means they were cut.
This opportunity now to play with them.
They're UCF?
Yeah, it's awesome to hear stuff like
Matthew Wright?
Yeah.
Pieces of that
Why do I know that name?
here between you and him throughout Hard Knocks. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
place
unique.
kick. Oh,
I wanted to
he
do
was
a
the
little bit more of this.
Jaguars
Tell me,
kicker.
It seems like you guys have built such a great chemistry about how you want to
No,
grow
Pan-
your relationship as a
Yeah,
quarterback
Jaguars.
receiver on the field moving
Yeah, he's in
forward.
free
Is that
agency
fairly
now.
accurate?
Yeah, like I
Who
said,
was the other guy that got cut?
special to be around and knowing
Neville Clark?
He's on the tail end of his career. And,
Neville Clark.
Every rep I can get with him, every conversation I can have with him.
Yeah, he was also he was a
I
cornerback.
try to be as much of a sponge as I can be.
He played for the Vikings.
In May or April.
And that
And
Played for the Vikings in 2020, then the New Orleans Breakers in 2022 to 2023, and then the Steelers.
Practices together now since training camp has begun, but it's
now he's in free agency.
Preseason
action that Trey Lance
with him and with the offensive coming up this Saturday. We're so excited to have that and to show that here on NFL Network. What do you hope to get out of an experience like that
Trey Lance stuff, right?
type situations?
Yeah, I mean, just, having the in-game acting is totally different than practice. We try and encapsulate that and we try to make it as real as possible, but the reality of it is you can't match that. And the Jets game, and even in preseason, brings out a lot of the city. So it should be loud in there. And the way Aaron plays up the nuances to the offense, the way he can check out the line. These will be and hopefully ones that we can get some momentum and pay that.
Aaron also talked a little bit about how he's kind of giving you some Devontae
What are you doing?
responsibilities or luxuries and like giving you a little extra tick, as he said, to get open. And do you kind of feel the weight of that responsibility to kind of be that guy that can get open for him?
As far as making me nervous, or as far as like just
yeah, exactly. Like just understanding that he is counting on you and he's going to give you a little bit extra time to make it happen.
It makes me excited, man. I trust in my ability enough to know that I'll be able to come through for him, and it's just building that trust up, and we've been able to do it.
Aaron, you sacked the quarterback.
And then that's kind of where we're at now.
I didn't get.
And that kind of speaks to what we know about things. We're really detailed in the meeting rooms.
Don't do that.
And do the same thing.
See your brother?
Talked about. Look,
watch.
It's always good to see it pay off on the practice.
So this is him right there. You see him?
Right. Is on the right? Yeah, that's head on the right.
That just comes with reps.
And certainly you've already kind of put that resume out there. You've got these
terrible cameraman. Who recorded this?
The work doesn't stop there. You've been working all off season and all preseason trying to get better. What are some of the things that we might see come out on the field against the Giants in this matchup to kind of showcase some of the things that you've been trying to fine tune on your game to get even better this year?
Yeah, just being better against zone coverage and getting off press. Being able to get into my route, whether they're buzzing outside of me and before they get a shot on me to slow me down or press me in. Just building my body up so that I can, handle hands, handle physicality that comes with playing football at this level, and still be able to get in my route and be precise and snap my route right on time. Because with Aaron, that's so important, being in the right spot all the time. And I feel like I'll do a great job of that this year, being in the right spot against zone coverage and also, getting off press.
Certainly looking forward to seeing that happen on the field. And I know you're probably looking forward to kind of closing the book on preseason and get set for that Monday night opener against the Bills. So what better way to close the book on the preseason than after this game against the Giants to hop into a nice Dr. Teal soak? I mean, does it get any better than that?
You're spot on, man. You're spot on. I mean, it's something I've been using since 7th grade. And doing just what you said, hopping into Dr. Teal soak before my games. And if I'm going to be able to do what I plan to do on the field, the only way I can do it is my recovery.
He has to do 8 duplexes.
Makes a huge difference in my recovery.
Well, we certainly appreciate you giving us some time, Garrett. Looking forward to seeing you against the Giants, and then, of course, as you open the regular season. Best of luck.
Well, that sounds like parents cheering.
All right, so from the soap to the sauce, let's go. There it is, Sauce Gardner, your reigning defensive rookie of the year.
Is that you?
I'm telling you, Van was offside here.
Did you say uh-oh?
I think he was.
Someone's just dropping by differently these days. Get pizza dropped off almost anywhere when you drop a pin in the Domino's app. It's new Domino's Pinpoint Delivery.
No, the other guy was outside first. The guy's like, push Baron.
Baron! Were you offside here? Or was the other guy?
Generation after generation. Tool after tool.
I know. Is this one of the ones you were offside? I know. Why? Here, look.
Can I not focus on the outside?
Yeah, but it looks like this guy's offside, not you.
Yeah.
Others follow.
Why?
I don't know. Am I on the field?
More
You're right there. That's your head.
are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food.
I think
Yeah, they
I
found that on me.
But you,
What?
So you're not allowed to move at all, right?
It's actually, well, food.
Well, no, I'm a.
Developed
I don't know.
made from
It
real
doesn't matter.
Is it because you moved?
Can we not focus?
I don't. I'm not focusing. I don't understand.
I don't know if that
I think Donna got
I
cropped.
don't even know if that was on me because I know there was one where it was on them that drive too. So I don't know. Doesn't matter. I really want like was the defensive player of the
This
game,
ring doesn't fit.
and you don't deserve that.
Doesn't fit.
It's static.
Start at just 16
What?
on for a limited time.
How does it fit that?
That ain't a little bit.
Really, I hear it.
Go to.
I will be a travel influencer.
Hey, I thought you were on vacation.
It's too expensive. Use Priceline. They've got deals no one else has. What about work? I got you.
Okay, great, you guys.
Week of the preseason, a first look ahead to the first week of the regular season. No more time, no more excuses, no better place than NFL Total Access, Monday at 7 Eastern.
It's the final tune-up before the season. NFL Network's got 6 live games. Big names and rising rookies. Now is the time to show what they've got.
Bear and the Packers won.
Live on NFL Network.
They beat the Seahawks. Yay! So that's the last game of the preseason.
Maggie, come watch this one.
I saw that the
You're
Google UX
watching
design
right there,
video was
number
flexible.
17, right?
That's motivating when you have 2 kids. I finished in 5 months, and my salary increase was 35%.
Get flexible online training for in-demand jobs, and achieving matters to you. It starts with a Google Career Certificate.
Cinnamon Toothbrush, a whole family of products blasted with Cinnadust.
How's Austin? Where'd he go?
That's what I don't know. There, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
All right, 80 carries is your qualifier here as you look at this because Breece Hall had 80 carries as a rookie before that injury. He's now healthy. Look at that average among the Jets running backs now currently on the roster. He can make you go. He can make you go with a home run type of carry there. What's up, everybody? Welcome back here to NFL Total Access. Rutgers David Carr, Steve White, getting set to kick off with Jets. John going to the line on NFL Network. Yes, it is Aaron Rodgers' debut. Yes, we're excited about it. It's going to be fun to watch. But he's also going to be handing the ball off here a little bit, right, Dave? So, do the Jets have the best running back duo in the league now that they've added Dalvin Cook to? We'll see. I'll give it to you first, actually, with Breece Hall.
The answer is no. They don't. I mean, and look, that's good. The Jets aren't going to commit to running the football like that, right? We already talked about their offensive line because of the issues. I'm going on to Atlanta, and I'm going with Tyler Algier. Yes, he ran for more than 1,000 yards as a rookie. And Bijan Robinson. They're going to commit to running the ball. They've got a thunder and lightning tandem. That's the duo.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's Elijah Mitchell, Christian McCaffrey. Like they're going to run the football.
Exactly.
Green Bay, Jim Dillon, Aaron Jones. Like there's some good ones around there. This is a good tandem, though. I think more than anything, I think if I'm a Jets fan, I was just happy to see maybe in Hard Knocks, Breece Hall just kind of cranking open some full speed runs, especially after that injury, to be able to be back to full speed, coupling it with Dalvin Cook. The thing that they have here with the Jets, what I will say, they have home run hitting power at the running back position, which is huge, especially if you're going to start to get double teams on Garrett Wilson. You got Aaron orchestrating, getting you in the right play. Like, that is a little underestimated as well. The ability for the quarterback to get you into good look runs. As long as that's sharply up the street, that's a good one too. It's one time too.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, again, this conversation just begs the point that again, there's something Aaron is doing that we're excited to see. It's how that running back duo came out together. I know we're not going to see Dalvin Cook tonight, but how much of the Jets starters like Garrett Fuller that's been us now for that life are we expecting?
Are there any other games on right now? Because this game is not happening. Where's the remote? There goes Aaron.
With the hope that they're ready to go for the start of the season. But as for Rodgers and the starters, Robert Saleh wants to see
UTEP!
a couple of series.
You wanna watch UTEP?
UTEP is playing.
Becky, when you do your homework, go start.
Oh, Jacksonville State.
Soon to be if they make this kick.
Becky, go start.
All right, the plays only had one way to see a look. Here's our first look. See if Curry possessed it and didn't lose it on his way down.
Oh, did he get it? Oh, he didn't get it.
That is an incredible defensive play by Cora Tarney. Gets his left hand on the football. Right as Akari started to bring it into his body. And he falls on top of it on the ground.
Oh, Mary, you didn't do the face mask, did you?
Akari's arm was underneath it. The question
do the
is,
face
was
mask?
that arm secure?
Did they announce number 17?
They did not announce it.
It can still be a catch, but I'm not sure. I don't know that the arm secured it, and there was a lot of movement.
The movement is so big.
I did not see
I
it.
did. Number 4 did.
He falls on it.
Number 4 face mask. It was not you, Bear-Rod.
That catch. This should be overturned.
Number 4 face mask, not you. No, it was number 4. I saw it.
Conference USA crew, obviously. Conference USA opener. Ron Hudson is the referee. Todd Rapp is the replay official.
Well, that's a terrible picture. Look at that picture. Isn't it?
Yeah, she took it.
They're all blurry. Who took these pictures?
Did they not tap focus?
Oh my gosh. They're all blurry.
Second and 5 place, assuming this gets turned around.
Really?
Jack State will have a chance to get themselves off the field with a third and 5.
That one looks blurry, the first one.
That was just beautifully executed all around. A great pass by Hardison, a beautiful route by Akari, and just a little bit at the end by Kokora Tarnu to get his left hand on the ball right as Akari was trying to secure it. Man, the season isn't very long, but there were 3 pluses and positives
Maybe
there.
G-Pop knows how to make it not blurry.
And of course, if they are overturning it, you gotta get down the distance and get back. Where was the
There in Jacksonville State, UTEP is on.
Gang was racing down the field after that catch and touchdown.
How long is it going to take that to stop?
I don't know why.
We have a couple of other looks. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it's not a touchdown. He did not have control.
Difference maker in this play. Never gave up on it. And neither did Akari. His concentration to try to cover that ball back up.
Becky, look at this dog. They got the dog. Look at it here.
Yes, not a touchdown.
Well, you were right. Way to go.
Well,
you're in mid-season form.
That was a pretty clean, easy one. I got let off the hook there maybe a little bit, but that just gave a jolt of energy to this stadium. And this Jacksonville State defense has been able to get some penetration here early. Zach Galley, their defensive coordinator, is going to dial up some pressure here in midfield.
Hardison's arm strength there. Some of you are wondering, well, wait a minute, the name on the back isn't Hardison. That is in honor of Luke Laufenberg, the former
Luke Laufenberg.
cancer back in 2019.
It's an honor for any player to wear that jersey and wear that name. And Hardison has done it the last 2 years. Rick Tulip in his final year.